Burn what up? Happy New Year, Ghostzilla. He already is based. And Swab, in a while, it works. No handy audio. No handy audio.
Oh, that's because I was doing some screen capping earlier. But yes, congratulations, Badger, on getting first, and David on getting second and third. And hello, Ghostzilla, long time no see. Hello, Francois, and hello, Mono. Yes, and now stream has started. You won't believe this. I'm an uncle. Nice, congratulations. Don't let them near the Warhammer at all.
You're gonna be the cool uncle that gives them beer.
And then they don't like beer anymore. And then they don't ever like beer, like my uncle did.
I was saying, was that alcohol personal experience?
Well, no, it's because personal experience of how I always like drinking. Like, you remember the Bang root beer when it was in the silver can?
Yeah.
And Coors Light is in a silver can too. So I thought my uncle was drinking root beer, and I'm like, "Can I have some?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And like I tasted, like, "It tastes horrible." And he's like, "Yeah, that's alcohol. If you don't like it now, you're not gonna like it when you grow up. That's good."
Are you telling me that's not your uncle's root beer?
Thank you, nephew.
I got jokes.
Yes, Skeletor. I glued them all up last stream. Let me zoom in. He looks pretty nice. I'm not sure if I want to do a light glazing of Imperial Fist yellow over the green of his face, just to make it look not as bright, I guess, so to say. So that's what experimenting is for.
That.
Yeah. This is what it looks like. It looks very nice. It's pretty much done.
He looks radioactive though, which I kind of like.
Yeah.
It's a vibe, if you will.
Yeah. Well, that's what I have this guy right here for, and I'm gonna have to also strip the paint off of him eventually too. Yes. So how is everyone doing tonight? What's everyone working on? It is hump day.
Hump day!
Yeah. And thank you once again, Nick Bard, for the Leviathan Dreadnought. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the body, but I am going to use the weapons.
Oh, for sure, my dude, for sure.
I will pay you back sometime, probably when I get paid by YouTube again.
Yeah, of course. For me, I'm not painting right now. I'm taking a nice little break. I hit the painting pretty hard these last few months.
But there's no breaks on the paint train. I'm going to continue painting on Friday, maybe. Oh, wait, no, I decided on Friday I'm going to start building my Age of Sigma stuff, and then when the Iron Warriors character gets here, I'm going to start painting him. Nice. So next weekend.
2 first series. Francois is working on his Eldar.
Nice. Very nice. Those damn knife ears. How dare you?
Yeah, tree bark chewers.
Yeah, I should be done editing my video tomorrow, and then Friday I can just make thumbnails.
Yeah. Holy shit, you'll be done editing before the Friday stream?
Well, actually, no, because I have to also add all the new members and stuff after Friday. Indigo just bought a tech priest manipulus to paint for an ad mech enjoyer who won't be seeing for a long time. Nice.
Aw.
Had some surgery a while back, and I managed to get paints. Since the weather is finally good, I'm gonna base coat my chaos was nice. Hello, David. How are you? Welcome back.
Welcome. You got surgery, man. I hope the surgery went well.
I mean, they're here, they're alive, so I'd assume it did.
You're not wrong.
Doesn't play Ad Mac because he can't afford it, but I want to give him some. That is very sweet of you.
You are wholesome as all can get out.
But I mean, even if you don't own the army, like how I don't own Iron Warriors, it's still nice to paint something interesting aside from the same thing you paint all the time.
Yeah.
They removed my entire button.
Man, these Brazilian butt lifts be getting out of fucking bounds It's like they put your they took off your butt and they put it upside down, so now your poop upwards like it's a fountain.
Well, okay then.
Hey, he's the one who's talking about butt stuff.
And then I get limited ads. Oh yeah, also something I just realized too.
What's up,
For the YouTube, there's a you add links to stuff that's shown in your video, and you can get a commission.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
So I went back to some of my previous videos, like my Knights videos, and even some of the videos I posted last couple videos, and like all the models that I showed off. If I could find them on the shopping tab, I just put them right there.
Dude,
so some sites I'd get a 15% commission fee. Others, then the others, if it's Walmart, which is what most of them are, I get a 5% commission fee.
Dude, that's amazing. What's up, Lisa?
Hello, Lisa.
Your boyfriend says your butt looks good. Well, every boyfriend should tell their significant other their butt looks
for my Chaos Knights. So I'd like to thank you for the Imperial Knights Magazine guide. No problem. I really wish the shopping thing was available. Well, that guide's gonna last forever until the new codex and they make a new knight, and then it's like, fuck, I need to make another guide again next year. Yes, Lisa.
Boy, hero printing money again.
Well, that depends. I've realized the commentary videos do a lot better than the guide videos.
Fair.
And I might be getting a sponsorship soon.
Nani?
My first paid sponsorship.
Nani?
I just sent them an email and we'll see if they accept my terms. Exist and I have no clue where to start with it.
Chicken tendies. It's a Life Alert sponsor. Tony!
Shut the fuck
Tony!
up. You made that joke last time. Shut up.
That's hilarious. I don't care who you are.
Ooh, get new material. What are you doing?
I'm playing Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizer, and so I have items randomized. I just got a fucking experience share before Gym 2. This is gonna be insane.
Start AOS stuff also, yeah. And I'm kind of disappointed because when I was looking at the video, when I was working on my video, I mean, I've always wanted to get Skitter Shanks, and unfortunately they got Legends and they're not made anymore. God damn it.
That's where we go to the good old Forge World East, also known as Fleeced.
I mean, if I can find them on eBay for not ridiculous markup, I'd get them. But the only one on eBay right now is for a ridiculous markup.
All I can hear is Weird Al's I bought on eBay.
Bought it on eBay.
Tell me why.
I don't know the rest of the songs. I
need another alpha alarm clock.
Yeah, so probably what I'll do is, I think I'll paint the Iron Warriors Warsmith, and then I'm not sure what Skaven I want to build in between now and then when I get the Warsmith, when he arrives. So maybe I'll decide on Friday. Alright, Chaos Unit list, yes.
It hurts.
Rest in Pepperoni's Chaos Players. And oh boy, I can put so many things under the shopping tab for when I post the new video on Friday for everyone. Well, Friday for the channel members. Time to shill. That's right, channel members of the YouTube channel. You guys get to watch videos a whole one in a day. Yeah, day and a half early.
A whole one in a day
early. In your
early.
opinion. Yes, a whole day and a half early, and now the Castus Knights worth it in your opinion. If you like Knights a lot, then yes, they're worth it. They're worth it in my opinion, because they're really cool. I like the Acastus Knights. And then, because the Asterius is a bit goofy, if you don't like how it's dragging its arms, you can just do the modification that I did to make it look that way, because then it looks a lot better. That extra elbow joint makes it look goofy.
Goofy joints.
Yeah, and it doesn't really fit for how the knights look either.
So I'm excluding Adeptus Titanicus for this handy, but I want to know what is the ugliest knight in the knight range. 30k, 40k, doesn't matter.
I think it might be. I always get the two confused. It might be the Megara or the Styrix.
Basically, claw with one of the claw ones, basically.
Yeah, one of them. It's the face that looks horrible on one of them. I don't remember which one.
Fair enough.
Here's hoping that if we get that for Knights units for 10th edition, that they look a lot better.
Yeah, here's the hope.
They're actually basically the same. Yeah, they're the same except for the face. The face. It's just the face doesn't look right. But yeah, time to wait for that. And then in the meantime, while I wait for this paint to dry, I gotta decide what technical paint I want to use. I have Grillin Badlands, Sterling Mud, and Armageddon Dust.
Now, here's an interesting thing. Mixing your technical paints works a lot better than you think it does.
Oh yeah, I know that. Can't remember. Sterling
really
Mud,
fun.
the crackle paint, I don't remember.
Sterling Mud,
Until I'm not
is
dead, yeah. Hope
not
this one goes well. I
a
have to get back to my
crackle
job.
paint.
Yep, no problem, Godzilla. Hope to see you in
Ghostzilla.
Ghostzilla. Fuck. Hope to see you in the future streams. Okay, let's see.
I'm glad your boyfriend likes your butt.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Sterling Mud. So it's just mud color. Okay, so pretty much all these ones that I have are just exactly the same, just a different color. I'm Ghost. I don't know which one I want to use. I mean, I might as well.
them all.
Well, they're pretty much the same as the thing, just different colors. And I'd paint them different colors anyway, too. Oh wait, now I remember what else I was gonna do. I was also gonna throw some little grass tufts on it too. 'Cause I have these and I want a follow-up question. Yes, what is the follow-up question?
Yeah, dirty cultist. Unless
Do you put,
unless
like
take
when
baths,
you use
then you're-
when you use grass tufts, do you put a little bit of super glue on the bottom of them?
No.
They stick just fine.
They stick just fine. If it's already going into the technical paint, it's fine. If you varnish it, it also does enough.
Use some full model kits instead of technical paints. I'm not sure. I'm stupid. Jesus Christ! I keep getting so many like bots and shit lately on Twitch.
Really? Is there
Yeah.
is there another one?
Yeah, I banned them.
Okay. Didn't have the Twitch open.
So you say put the grass tufts after you do the basing material, right? Put them down first.
I put them on the basing material themselves.
Okay. Is it stupid to purchase a Forge World Knight as a new player and with already 3 Knight Abominus Rassus on my shelf? You can consider it. I mean, do you like Knights? Then yes, you should get them. And it's not stupid, because the first model I bought was a Warlord Titan. So if you think that's a stupid idea, then I'd have to say it's not a stupid idea, because I made the stupidest idea.
you're worried it's you have too much, the answer is, to me,
is
and this
no.
is the answer I say to myself. That's Andy's answer. The answer I say to myself is, do I have the money to afford this in my budget? Do I have the space to store it? Do I have the resources to paint it?
Yes, that too.
The first one is the most important one. Do I have the money? Might wait a year, you'll have a lot more free time and disposable income. More than fair.
Yeah.
That genuinely is the question
Yes.
of, do you have time, do you have the money, and do you have space?
I'm thinking maybe actually do I want to do a stone well, if I do stone texture, because I'm thinking like this is Skeletor, Castle Grayskull kind of thing, so maybe paint the mud like gray or like ash colored.
I think that could work.
Let me go to that Duncan Rhodes video I was looking at for ash waste base. Duncan Rhodes, where are you? There we go.
3 unassembled knights. Yeah, go ahead and work on the knights. See what you like. Like, if you build them up and go, man, this is kind of ass. You know, maybe that'll give you an idea of maybe you don't want to build more knights. Oy vey.
Okay, so a Grelin Badlands is what I'll be using.
Nice, dude.
And oh no, I think this might be dried out, even though I never opened it.
Oh no. Gotta reconstitute it. Give it some CPR.
Darn it, it's a bit. No, it's good. It's just the top layer was a bit
It's
dried.
good.
And the base is good. Actually, what I might have to do now that I think about it is I might actually have to put the basing material on, then go like start assembling some stuff because I gotta wait for the basing material to dry.
That is true. It is how you become wise in the ways of the Jedi.
Yes. Darn, I don't know where the rocks I had are. So paint pots are not airtight. Never had an issue with them. I haven't used them much either. They're not airtight the more you use them. They're designed with perceived obsolescence in mind. Damn it, where's my bag of rock?
They're watertight, they're not airtight. Big distinction.
Yeah. Where's my bag of rock? That is rock! Not to know where my bag of rock is. You know it should be in here somewhere because I haven't used it in ages. Here's my bag of rock. Wait, no, it's the bag of ash. Damn it. Oh, damn, wait. You know what this is from? This is from my very first video. Nickbard. Nickbard, hello. Ah, what happened, Nickbard? Ah, fuck. Yes, I found the bag of rocks. Those are me if you don't tell us if
I'm back.
it's the until next time He-Man meme. Hey, Ickbar, look what I found in my drawer. You know what this is?
Alright. Alright, I'm waiting for it to pop up.
You know what this is?
It's a jar of dirt.
It's the ash from my very first video.
What the hell?
It's like the burned wallet.
Yeah.
Damn, blast from the past. Can't believe I still have that in my drawer.
Must be your fire Skeletor meme if you won't tell us your favorite. That's so...
I just said it. It's the until next time, He-Man.
I love that. The cursed knowledge Skeletor.
Yeah. Until
Love it.
next time, He-Man. Wait, if I'm good at a rock down, I need to actually...
Skeletor memes are peak, and I ain't even old enough to see in the series. Because it's great design and great art. That's why.
Oh, did you watch the Marvel Rivals thing I sent for Skeletor?
Yes.
Stop playing Rocket! I'm gonna need you to lower your life expectancy.
God, it's such a good, fun phrase. What's up,
Hello,
Titans?
brother.
How ya been?
doing? You're not winning a 0 and fucking 6.
You take the moon, and you take the bold.
Yeah, I saw that a few days ago that you sent me.
Yeah.
It was great.
Mrs. Zickbird sent it to me, and it was great.
Make a mod, an audio mod.
Yes.
Midnight Bolts. You just hear, and you take the moon, and you take the moon.
If
Shall
only they
we?
didn't make it so you can't use mods anymore.
Yeah.
No, stop her! Don't let her
Some
throw
meat
it
sauce,
back!
noodles, and root beer.
Nice.
yeah.
Stop her!
Some
Don't let her
spaghetti.
throw it back!
Break it down, bitch. What? Back it up. Alrighty, on that note though, I do have to head off. It is gaming time.
Ah, okay.
I will come back when I can.
Yes.
Chat,
See you
treat
later.
Handy well, and I mean that unironically. Treat the boy well. He's a nice bean. Goodbye, Barnacle. Not even. That's. How do you get Barnacle from Ickbar?
Nick Barnacle.
Icholas Barnacle? I don't know. Reminds me you should make breakfast at this rate, Central Europeans of soon, so 4 a.m. Fair enough, Cultist. Righty, everyone. Treat Andy well. I'll be back when I can. Daddy's getting his smokes.
Well, okay then. I can't believe you're here. We're at this time, it's 4 a.m. for you, Jesus Christ. You getting ready for work or something? Or you just couldn't sleep? Thank you for being here nonetheless. Doesn't grind. Fuck skin care 5 days ago. Now my skin requires cream medication, so I can't sleep because itchy. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my painting handles because this would make my life a whole lot easier. The painting handle. I have 2 of them. Where are they? I don't know where I put them. Great. And of course, when I need them most, they disappear. Painting handles, where are you? I have 2. Aw. Drawer, nope. This drawer. Okay, yes, they're in this drawer. Fuck. There we go. My life has made it whole lot easier now. What's the paint thing you're using? I am using a Grelin Badland. Is what I'm using. Oh, excuse me. The Badlands of a Grelin. If I accept, at least I get to watch streams like these since most people watch are American. Yay. America. Fuck yeah, America. It's the back World War champion. Don't touch the boats. You touch the boats, we'll fuck you up. Yeah, so probably while I wait for this to dry, I will have to start doing some Age of Sigma stuff. Oh, I know too that after I'm done putting all this base material on, I'm gonna have to probably swap gloves. Well, actually, no, I don't have to wear gloves while I'm working on building miniatures. I will have to probably put on a new glove when I varnish these. When I varnish this, I mean. Glad to be done with that bullshit. Just drilled 9 holes in a light stands and had to use a drill bit. Too big for my pin drill. Fingers are killing me. Oof. That's never fun. That's why I said fuck it and I bought a very large pin vise and also large drill bits. Basing done before or after paint. It doesn't matter. It's just up to preference. I usually do it if I'm for my normal army stuff. I will usually do basing in like large like assembly line. So I don't really base stuff unless it's a one-off miniature like this one is. Never used drill for my own positions. I'm glad I haven't had a paint yet. But yeah, I usually do assembly line basing. So I decide on my basing scheme as I'm painting all my miniatures, and then when a good bulk of them have been painted for a certain army, that's when I start doing the bases on them. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to get a little bit of variation in the basing texture so it's not all the same. Just poking and running it like this changes the texture of the base. You can also use a sponge to do this. I know some people do. They use a damp sponge to like make it look a little bit better or like more randomized, but because I do not have a wet sponge on me, I can't do that. I'm just gonna settle for randomly poking and prodding at it. Although I just realized in certain areas like this, where the base meets the material, kind of can't do the poking and prodding because then it won't blend together. In your opinion, which is superior one? What do you mean, which is the superior one? Oh, sub-assembling or doing after? It's all up to preference. In all honesty. Because I usually paint in sub-assemblies too. Wipe this off so I don't have any paint second. Okay, yeah, I read that afterwards, but that also doesn't mean I can't give my thoughts on it too. I like answering questions also. Okay. So let this dry now and start assembling some Skaven miniatures. Oh, actually no, first I also forgot I want to do a test on this. See how it looks. I need to see how Tesseract Glow will look after it's been coated with a bit of yellow, Imperial Fist yellow. But I do like how it looks now. It's just it's a bit too obnoxiously bright in my opinion for his skull. So I just want to see if I can knock down the shine a bit while also making it look really good. We shall see. Okay, now let that dry, and as I let that dry, I'm gonna go start grabbing some of my Age of Sigmar stuff. And also open my window, because I'm gonna be using a lot of plastic glue. Yay. Okay. And then when I need to, when I start varnishing and painting the base up a little bit more, then I will use I will use another glove. Okay. I have to slice this open before anything, because I need to find the instructions. Blue sniffing good ideas. Horrors already have half fail as second over miniatures. Don't expect too much from your first miniatures. And also, like, looking at other people, like, people that enter contests isn't a really good thing for your motivation. Okay, yeah, here it is. Here is the thingy. The big old instruction manual. So... Okie dokie. And then try and model base together so they appear in the same environment. You have to make it custom bases. You're putting a hill or water. Ooh, better to be. Okay. Actually, do need to edit this thing. And Gavin. Okay. Wait for that a little bit. Let's build a Skaven model first. Where did I put the instructions? Out here they are. I buried them under the models. And I think I should actually move all my paints too, because they're getting in the way. Put all my too thin coats paints up. Rodent, yes. People, if YouTube removed the ping function to live streams, didn't seem to worry. Oh, do you mean like when you do the bell? So usually for the bell for YouTube, what you have to do is you have to set it to all notifications, is what I've noticed. For like the people that I follow that I want to see when they post. The video app back in the thing. Yeah, time to clean up my area a little bit because I do need some space for building. I mean, when you do the @ and you put username, it doesn't display or show options anymore. Oh, do you mean on Discord maybe? Or just oh, you mean like adding people? Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean now. I thought that was still there. I guess not. Okay. Put all my very amazing metallics that I highly recommend everyone gets. Vallejo Metal Color Air, so good. Pots are a bit of a pain because they'll sometimes explode in your hand, but they're still very good paints. Here. Allow me a medium right there because I'm gonna need to use that. Oh, matte varnish for yes, I do. Okay, this is a wash. So it goes with washes. Wait, no, that's a contrast. Contrast goes with contrast. Contrast goes with contrast on my shelf. Oh wait, I gotta keep the Tesseract glow and this one out though. This is Agrax, and this I use quite a bit. I'm gonna go right there. What color is this? I didn't use this much Pallid Witch Flesh as much anymore because I replaced it with the Tooth and Coats paint, so that's going my thing. Batman and Skeletor, best superhero and most base supervillain in one show. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I have nail polish racks that I use for all my paint. That one does not go right there. That goes up here. And where's my... I don't use this anymore, so that can go back in the drawer.
Ah, howdy, good sir.
Ah, hello there, good sir. How you doing?
Doing good. Just got back from leg day, and I can no longer walk. So I think I did it right. How's the Skeletor coming along?
I am waiting for the base paint to dry. I'm waiting for the texture paint to dry.
Nice, nice.
Waiting for the texture paint to dry, and then I'm also gonna do an experiment because I kind of want to see if I can knock down the obnoxiously bright green glow with maybe like a very, very thin glaze of Imperial Fist yellow.
Oh yeah.
And in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the texture paint to dry, I'm going to work on some skeeve and...
Ooh, rat jam. Let's go.
Hello, Frost the Durg. How are you? Welcome. What army do you plan or paint? Yes is a valid answer. It doesn't also have to be Warhammer. It can be any game. Or even if you assemble Gunpla or paint Gunpla. But yeah, right now I'm just making room on my desk because of all the paint bottles I had when I was painting. On the paint box. Tyranids, nice, very nice.
Love them bugs.
Yes, the bugs. Yeah, so I gotta make sure I don't lose this guy. I gotta throw this away too. Granola bar wrappers. I eat so many of them.
Yeah, I love me a good Cliff Bar in the middle of the day.
I eat the Kind bars there. I used to like the Cliff bars, but I don't like them anymore. I like the Kind breakfast bars. Those are pretty good, especially the double chocolate one. Whomst is the fart.
Yeah,
this is my this is one of my VTuber friends / Warhammer friends, and also a friend that is we're making a podcast. So why don't you introduce yourself since I did a brief introduction of you, Fart? Go ahead.
Indeed. Hello everyone. I'm Fart McButtface, Fart Cloud VTuber, miniature painter. I paint everything under the sun. And yes, I do like Death Guard.
Yeah. Okay, so I also actually let's not do the Skaven yet because that is dry, and now I can do this. Tesseract. Can parts be frozen?
Indeed, you can save it for later. Put in the fridge, put in the freezer. They're good for meal prepping too. Put a little bit in the Tupperware, seal it up.
You just started Warhammer a little bit ago? Ah, nice. So does that mean you got the Tyranid Combat Patrol? Or did you get like the Tyranid half, even though that it is the Tyranid half of Leviathan is the Combat Patrol? Or did you just go ham and just buy everything? Or the Christmas box too, that works too, because
that was a good one, yeah.
Yeah, the Christmas box with the Norn Emissary.
Oh yeah, what a box to start with.
Speaking of box, I need to check something.
Oh, do you know if Skaven have any endless spells?
I have no clue.
Because I've heard it's not the meta, but it's all the rage these days is they have endless spells, and they basically are the biggest distractions of the game.
I need to see if I can find this Retaliation Cadre. Oh damn, it's actually still on Amazon. I guess, fuck, that means I'm gonna have to be getting one. Because how many points is in that box?
Like 1,000, 1,200.
Damn, that's enough for an army when I get the Taunar.
Exactly. You're thinking in advance. It's perfectly set up for you now.
So you're gonna be splitting Leviathan with someone? Nice, very nice. There's a podcast coming from this channel as well. Guess I'll add it to my other Warhammer podcast. Magic Warrior. Yeah, it's not going to be specifically on my channel because this was Fart's idea, so we're going to be having our own specific channel for it.
Be cleaner too for all the VODs and all the dumping.
Yeah, and also so it won't ruin my channel's algorithm too.
Especially in case we say something controversial on the podcast. Does not ruin any of our careers.
What are you talking about?
Like if we talk about AI.
I mean, my female custodies joke short is like popping off again, and it's rustling Jimmy's again. I'm like, I had to put a comment because I was getting tired of responding to all the idiots that weren't reading the description. Like, congratulations, you fell for the bait.
For real.
Reason I'm not going combat patrol is because I want the Screamer Killer Neurotyrant. Ah, yes, the Neurotyrant.
Yeah.
I have one of those. I still have to paint it because I actually bought 2 Leviathan boxes and then I ended up selling one of them. But I kept the Neurotyrant from the 2 Leviathan halves that I had. I kept one Neurotyrant because it was one of my favorite Tyranid miniatures, the newer ones, and it looks pretty damn cool. And actually should probably add this to the things to be painted list. I almost convinced the Italian content about restrained by sanity. Well, I am a content creator, and because I need to have full armies, and because everyone voted for the town arm, wait, I want to see the site I was on tells me how much the retaliation cadre box was.
Also the curse of, you can't just get one model. It's got to have a friend and
Yeah.
friends with the friends. They might as well build the full list,
Yeah, that's what happened with that's what happened with the god damn it, the Talamon's Dreadnought.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Doom. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Emperor's Children kinda.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. It's not B team material.
Let's see. Fuck. I need to pull up the Warhammer points to see if this actually equals up to a 2,000 point army. Knights recently got combat patrol rules unofficially in White Door, so I hope to be able to try that one. Yeah, all you need is just two armigers.
Yeah.
Reason not going. Okay, yes, killer. Running my face. There's a hilarious. Yeah, I saw you might be able to get permission to use on your channel. It's called Tired of Your Shit 97. Trying to channel, give him permission before. Is he drunk? The Frog? No, Doom is not drunk. He's just from the south.
Man, I wish I was drunk.
It's
No, don't we all?
like that one time Munich Bard had to stop you from going and pulling a funny and blowing up a hornet's nest.
Jeez.
I wasn't drunk then.
Well, in the call you kind of were.
I was drunk in anger.
Core rules commentary, core rules. Honestly, it says that one. Unitarian field manual. Yes, this one. Okay. Tap.
So upbeat. I'm always upbeat. I'm always happy unless I'm not. And then I threaten violence.
There's Codex Tau. Tau Empire. Okay, let me break out the calculator. So in that box is Riptide and Ghost Keel. 109.
Isn't real.
Tide. Ghost Keel. 160. Tau Empire Commander. Is it a commander in a cold star or an enforcer?
Oh, it's a gold star.
Okay, so 95 points. Broadside. How many broadsides are in the box? Is that 2 broadsides? It looks like. Wait, there's 4 models in here. Oh wait, no. So one broadside, okay.
I'm doing something I probably shouldn't do yet.
Ooh, blowing up a
What?
hornet's nest.
No, I'm putting together a list with the codex point values.
Oh, nice.
Oh no. Oh my
Shit,
god.
bonus points.
If I get the town R in that box, I'll have a 1300 point tower army.
Nice.
Oh god. There's no
Is
sense
this
of
where you
random.
finally like venture into collecting Xenos?
Well, no, I am collecting Xenos because everyone voted for the town R. And in the
Oh,
video, I said
shit.
if this video gets me past 15,000 subscribers, which it probably will, if I can find the box for Not a Ridiculous Markup, and I just did, I'll also get that too to make it so I have a Tau army. 'Cause I also want to say that I've decided on the paint scheme for the town R.
Oh, that's
Nice.
good.
I'm gonna paint it up like Megas XLR.
That's the monster. That's the truck mech, isn't it?
Yes, the car mech.
Yeah. Okay.
The giant robot that has the Dodge Charger for the head.
Oh, it's a Charger. That's right. I don't know why the fuck I'm
Yeah,
like. It's an
I think it was
F-250
either-
on his head, right?
I think it was either a Dodge Charger or a Plymouth.
It's something. It's a car.
Yeah.
It's a car doing things cars shouldn't do.
Hey, it's a very great show. It's a classic. It's a damn shame that got written as a tax write-off, so now they can never do a remake.
Yep.
Dude, the Lord Exultant fucks so hard.
Oh yeah, rip to the fucking Emperor's Children. They can't use Hellbrutes.
I know.
Oh.
That's like the
Or
worst
Predators.
one of the
They can't use Hellbrutes. They can't use
Well, dude-
Predators.
Did you hear the rumor why they didn't have like the Defiler in the Predator variants?
Why?
So GW didn't want to put out a product called Emperor's in like quotation marks Children Defiler
Oh.
and Children Predator.
Oh god.
Oh no! All right.
Then
good
just
call by them,
rename it to
honestly.
something else because it's just rename it to something else like they renamed the Armigers to War Dogs and stuff.
It's just funny as fuck. It's sad that they're doing that because like we need those. It would be great to have those.
But still, it's
like-
fucking hilarious.
It is. My favorite's Child Defiler.
Okay, let's stop before I get in trouble.
Yeah. It's so fucking funny. I don't know though, like everything minus like us missing out on a bunch of units that everybody else has in the Chaos rosters. It's pretty fucking neat.
Nice.
Chaos Spawn actually look good for once. Because they have 10 inches of movement and also have a fucking 6-inch skitter movement.
Well, you know the reason why.
Why?
GW needs to sell models that are sitting in the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Well, I mean, like, good action monkeys still, though. I mean, they've always been kind of action monkeys. Doo-doo.
God.
I also
reminds me.
learned. Oh, go on.
Remember that the boarding patrol boxes and T-Sun's got what, like 10 Rubric Marines in a singular Chaos Spawn? I thought that was the funniest box ever.
No, the funniest box ever was the Thousand Suns Combat Patrol that was just, what was it, 10 Rubric Marines and the rest was Zangors or something.
Oh yeah, big chef, big chef.
Don't forget about the Death Guard Combat Patrol. An illegal amount of Poxwalkers and then 5 Plague Marines and a Typhus.
Yeah.
Orphan Destroyed Diddy Marines are real. Everything is different as they got at their abilities. War Dogs execution. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying they renamed stuff because they were actually called that before they got their models too.
Oh yeah, I do want to mention real quick because I find it funny. Tormentors and Infractors, the 2 battle line units, have precision, like unit wide. So the Melta Gun and the Plasma Gun has precision in the Tormentors.
That's not fair. This is outrageous. Why can't Custodies get that?
Yeah.
You know, the hyper elite army. We only get
It's so
precision on one
fucking
unit.
funny.
It's not fair. This is outrageous. Executioner force. 4 assassins in a giant box with 0 savings. Yup.
Yes.
Woohoo, Imperial Agents. Didn't you guys want an Imperial Agents Codex? You guys know you wanted an Imperial Agents Codex. That's what you all been asking for.
I was intrigued by it at first because I was like, I wonder what they could do with this, and then I
And
realized
then they said, fuck
your-
the Death Watch.
Yeah, your army rule is pick a detachment, and I was like, oh, okay.
And then Russian Nesting Doll Rhino. That shit was funny. Okay, well, I wait for that to dry. Time to build a
Destroyer.
Skaven.
Oh, you're building your Skaven?
Yeah, because there's nothing really I have that I don't feel like painting yet. Besides, so I'm waiting until the because I pre-ordered the Iron Warriors Warsmith, the version you can't get at the Warhammer World, which part's gonna get for
Yes.
me later in the year, please. You didn't respond. No.
Oh yes, yeah, I will.
Yeah, so I'll have 2 of them. So I'm gonna paint that because it's a cool miniature. And then I'll probably do another vote to see what gets painted after the Iron Warriors Warsmith. 4:30 AM. Should I get coffee now? You should try and at least take a nap. Is my suggestion. So what do I want to build? Do I want to build the Null Beast, or do I want to build? I could just build the Gray. Oh, I can build Grey Seer. Let's build Grey Seer because that would be a fun thing to paint as a start. And the Warplock Engineer. Man things, squeak. Yes.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okie
luck.
dokie. Skaven time, rats. Rats.
Rat jam.
We are the rats, here to celebrate our birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream are coming your way. B17, is this screw B17? Ah, fuck, I hope this is. It looks like it is. Oh yeah, I also
Yeah.
gotta go find the big bag of bases. No giant rats in the Empire, you're crazy. Yeah, I know.
What rats?
Yeah, I know rats. What rats?
Heavy rats.
Yeah, I don't know what rats you're talking about. Let me go find those bases that you first sent me to. All my model railroad stuff too on the floor. Well, the not like the expensive stuff is in the display case. It's just the boxes are on the floor. Greens are expensive. I'm not leaving them on the floor.
Big choo-choo.
Nah, the big choo-choos are on shelves. This is small choo-choo. Small choo-choo made of brass. B17, B16. I guess this is okay, yeah. Ah, interesting. Because this is push fit, you can't really do a sub-assemble on this guy.
Oh, rip.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. Do plasma guns usually have rapid fire one?
Yeah,
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 they do
okay.
now.
I don't know. I don't use plasma guns in any army I play.
Well, I mean, you have the equivalent in Tyranids of a plasma gun. And
Yeah, but it doesn't have rapid fire.
Lords constantly need to come with. There are no giant rats in the Empire.
I was wondering because I saw it on the Emperor's Children, like plasma gun, and I'm like, it's already got precision. Did they add rapid fire one, or is that just something that most plasma guns have?
Precision and rapid fire. That's not fair.
as fuck.
Dude, I'm like sitting here like Tormentors are pretty cool. Like they're a good gun line. And then I started reading what their guns did, and I'm like, what do you mean they all have precision?
That's nasty.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, like I
you
said,
get-
GW GW's making people buy them with those rules, and then they're gonna nerf them next balanced data slate.
I know.
Oh,
I'm gonna play the
fortunate.
hell out of them.
Wait, aren't we due for a balanced data slate though?
The last
Last
didn't
one
we
I think
get
it
one
was
in
in.
February.
I don't think we got one in February.
I don't know. I think we got one relatively recent.
I mean, I can check. I have that web page open right now.
It wasn't that long ago we had a balanced data slate. Because I remember looking
Oh,
at
we
it and being
literally
like,
got a balanced data slate last week.
Ah,
yeah, that's what I was saying.
I didn't know that. I didn't know there was
Oh,
a
yeah,
balanced data slate. Because I don't play much anymore. What happened? Okay, so nothing changed the knights. Let's see. Dark Angels. Nothing changed for Dark Angels.
I don't think anything changed for Tyranids.
Did they change anything for my Adeptus Custodes? No, nothing changed. So yeah, that's why I didn't hear about it, because nothing changed.
I think it was literally just like we fixed one thing, but we have to like say all these other factions too.
Well, no, all they did was just guard. That's it.
Oh yeah, because
I'm literally flipping. I'm flipping through the points, and it's just guard. Guard, Eldar, or change. There was no points changes to Eldar though.
There will be
Damn.
eventually.
right when the Guard Codex came out.
Yeah, no.
Codex needs to be changed before you even ship.
I mean, that's already happened a couple times.
Yeah, big rip.
This is why codexes are a scam. In my honest opinion.
I've heard they were really bad with it in AOS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, also a bunch of content creators got invited to Adepticon. I didn't for obvious reasons.
Oh yeah, that's coming up.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, but a bunch of content creators that I've interacted with, they got contacted by
When is-
Adepticon for, hey,
when
we'll give you 10 badges. Do you want to give it away in your community? And then me thinking, huh, why didn't I get any? Oh wait, Adepticon's run by GW, and I talk too much shit about GW, and that's why.
When is Adepticon again?
March 30th.
March. Okay. Yeah, because I know their GW's already said because they're going to do World Easter for the World Eaters.
Wait,
Since
the
their
Knights
codex
got
is
pushed
next.
back again. Those fucking bastards.
Well, they're got what it's looking like is they're going to do all the mono gods.
Hmm.
Like in this one in this year.
Not excited for when I finally get chained to the codexes. Never get a chance to get the ninth Chaos Knights Codex or play before 10. Yeah.
Yeah. If they would be smart, they would extend 10th edition like a
By
year
2
after
years.
the last codex. Yeah, by
2
2 years
years.
or a year after the final codex comes out.
Instead of having the edition cycles last only 3 fucking years.
Well, I mean, it's weird because Warhammer is one of those systems that just keeps going to the next edition so rapidly. Like in the time span of like every other like tabletop game, you get what I mean? So,
Except
like,
Battletech,
D&D's
because
gonna-
Battletech's barely changed.
Yeah, Battletech doesn't change. They just add new mechs. That's like the thing. When Battletech has an addition update, it's literally just, oh yeah, we progressed the timeline. This mech exists now. Have fun.
Yeah. Or we tweaked like, or we just like made the rules a bit better. Like we changed
See, I
one
would-
thing.
Indigo, I do agree. They should release everything at the same time. And I think the index releases were really cool when they happened at the beginning of the edition.
Yeah, because they
being
were
said-
free.
Yeah, they were free and it was all at once. So everybody had new rules to play with, right?
Yeah, except for the part where they let Eldar run amok for like 8 months.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Meanwhile, Custodes, no, you can't have the 10-man brick shithouser fights first.
Yeah. The thing with that is though, is they're a company and they need they don't need to, but they want to drip feed. codexes because it makes them money over time rather than just, oh, we make all this money now.
Do that with the fucking models.
Yeah.
Or here's a better idea. This is a way better idea. What you do is you keep the index exactly the same and you put it in the codex. So people don't want to buy the codex, they can just use that one index.
Yeah.
And I'm glad like there's so many workarounds to play Warhammer for pretty much free.
Yeah.
Like Wahapedia.
Yar, fiddle-dee-dee, being a
Yes,
pirate
yeah.
is all I can be.
Yeah, well, Andy, you're not making it any easier to get that GW sponsorship talking about piracy.
I'm never gonna get a GW sponsorship. I'm not gonna get invited to any conventions either.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
That are like they're for GW. I mean, maybe I'd get invited to that one in Indianapolis, Gen Con, I think it is.
Oh, Gen Con's like dope. The Battletech people go, or Catalyst goes there.
Yeah, I know. You also saw the image I posted earlier too, right?
What did you post?
And in the Discord, the top war games of 2024.
Oh, yeah.
Warhammer
Battletech
was in
beating
first place and
AOS.
BattleTech was in second place.
I'm glad Battletech is getting the love it deserves.
Yeah. And it's actually beating Age of Sigmar.
Yeah.
EW may not love you, but we do. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Chat, send Tandy to Gen Con to fist fight all the GW.
Give me that.
When does Andy Con?
Never.
That sounds like a horrible convention to go to.
Yeah, that
No
sounds like
offense.
a convention that should not exist.
I saw a girl wearing a Battletech shirt the other day and it made me pop. It's got the same energy of everybody turning to look at the woman who just walked into the Games Workshop.
You're welcome.
Um,
You're not Maui, no.
women are real?
Those exist?
What? According to what I have seen, you've got enough miniatures to display for it to be on a convention level.
If you think that's insane, you should see what Badgers is or Acids in the Discord server.
I know a guy that's in another server I'm in who I've talked to a few times. I forget his name off the top of my head. But he's got like a room dedicated to Warhammer that's nothing but shelves on shelves of just models that he like airbrushes. Mostly Imperial Guard. And it's like crazy. And then like, because like you'll talk to him and it's just like, yeah, I was in the military. And it's like, oh, that's cool. So that's
Isn't
where
that the
like, your
guy in Rhino
benefits went
server?
to. Yeah, it's a guy in Rhino server. I forget his name.
I forget his name too. He was in my server briefly and then he left.
Yeah, he's cool as hell though. He's like, I don't work. My wife brings home money and she lets me buy models.
He's what we all want to
That's
be,
the
the
dream.
trophy husband.
Yeah, trophy husband.
It should have been me.
He's cool though.
God damn, I hate push to fit models so much.
My eyes. I've been sitting in the darkness for too long, brothers.
The Dark is my old friend.
Yes. I fucking love the Emperor's Shoulder Codex though. I'm so excited to play it. I wish we had more units in it, but I can make what we got work.
In the Discord, if there's more Chaos Knights players, because I need advice. Well, I mean, there's players of Chaos Knights in there.
Yeah.
We have a bit of everyone.
Server is very much not like how you would get help from like an Auspex Tactics server, but I'm sure you'll get help in there somewhere.
We're more of a hobby advice server.
Yeah, it's more painting side than playing. I myself, in recent memory, have been playing more in a paint when I can. But that's because TTS is baller. Mini ping.
Just if you join the Discord, please, for the love of God, read the goddamn rules.
Indica. I love painting miniatures. I feel like I do it well enough. But I also like rolling dice.
Basing painting devices and stuff I need is large. Gotta grasp on the rules. Ah, then yeah, that server's good.
Yeah. You have a bunch of people that actually do play it in the server. I'm just like, what I'm trying to say is like, you're gonna get help, but we're not like, oh, we're all pro tournament players kind of help. You know what I mean? So, like, how many war dogs do you run? Do you run like 13? That's like the optimal amount of war dogs right there.
You're talking about last edition. That was the walking the dogs list. You play a bunch.
Still this edition too.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. Why? Why can't GW learn from their mistakes?
Yeah, guys, we make all these cool big knight models, but the little knights have the better rules. Alright, go ahead and join. Just don't forget to read the rules and do the thingies that you need to do.
It's mostly just show that you have reading comprehension and you aren't an asshole.
Good skills, good skills.
Be respectful to people, don't be a dick.
Lucius, my beloved.
War dogs are cool though, yeah.
War dogs
Yeah.
are cool. How much is a Lord Exultant based off Codex price?
I don't know.
85.
E18.
That might change.
That reminds me, I need to buy new hobby clippers too. I was thinking about picking up some god
Mine are-
hands.
Dude,
Yeah.
mine are my fucking.
Also, because I have a Gundam kit I need to build too. So it's a good excuse.
Indeed.
I've been looking at Gundams. I'm not even like anime mecha fan, but some of those kits are like dope as shit to look at.
For real. Great for decorations as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my first Gundam kit, the High Gog, because all the other ones look kind of eh. That one was goofy and weird looking. I'm like, I like that one. I want that. Ordered it from Japan. Cutters are chipped and blunt somehow. Well, I've been
my
using
cutters. Yeah, I was saying that. My
I've been
cutters
using
are
this
so fucked up.
These are rail cutters for like model railroads. So I use them for both my model railroad like stuff when I need to cut track to put in the display cases, and also to cut sprues too. And I've been using them for like 4 years.
So they're specialty made to like deal with like your hobby, right?
Yeah, for model railroad stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, mine are a pair of Walmart clippers that I bought like 6 years ago.
God
Oh
damn.
my god. You make do with what you got, you know.
I forgot how much I don't like chaos models. They're so pointy.
I don't know how plastic gouges metal, how this got gouged. Chaos models go so hard with how spiky they are. It's not a real model if you don't get some blood on it somehow.
Warren always gets his dues.
Yeah. I have some Necron Wraiths that I got way back when.
Very
when
few
in
channels,
ninth
and I'm just
edition.
not seeing a lot of this. It's because you haven't agreed to the rules. That's why. Or you gotta wait 10 minutes to agree to the rules. That might be another reason.
I had cut myself on these little wraith bits while I was putting it together and didn't notice. So like I'm looking at this like, okay, I'm glad I got the little back piece on. Wait, why is it red? Just fucking bled all over that fucking poor unprimed model, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta wash this now.
Damn, because first I got blunted when clipping guitar strings for kit bashes. Ah.
I need to go buy another $5 pair of clippers. I mean, these fuckers lasted 6 years. They still cut fine. They just occasionally do the funny thing where they pop rather than cut. So they'll wedge a piece off the sprue rather than actually cut it off the sprue, and it's not fun.
Oh, jeez.
God damn it, I wish I knew how this thing went on, but I don't know. I'm just gonna cut out B19 because I think that might fix it. Yes, it does. God damn it. I hate push-to-fit models.
No, I wish GW would just do them so much better. Cause like Gundam really has a really great standard for push to fit.
Yeah, I know, but this is DW we're talking about, not Japan that actually prides themselves in their product.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I can't wait to make that Gundam Assemble video.
Are you gonna paint the Gundam, or are you just gonna leave it as is?
What, for the Gundam Assemble? That's the tabletop game. I'm gonna have to paint them.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot that's what that was called. I thought you meant like your Gundam Assembly.
Oh yeah, but the High Gog that I have, I am gonna eventually paint that.
Yeah.
I already have an
I find
idea
it
of what I
very-
want to do.
I find it very interesting, models that are already like pre-colored.
Yep. Meanwhile, GW, impossible.
Well, no, not impossible. They just don't do it well. Because the Hero series, they'll do them in the appropriate colors of what they're supposed to be, but it's just all that one color.
Yep. Meanwhile, BattleTech is also able to sell pre-painted miniatures.
It's pretty cool, actually, yeah.
I still have to get the box that has Alexander Kerensky's Orion. It has the
Oh.
Atlas 2 in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have an Atlas I still need to finish painting.
I have 2.
I have the one, and I paint it Fedcom colors. Because
So what you're saying is you're saying is you're a dirty Fed. Wow.
yeah, what's better than 2 superpowers in a galactic scale? 1 superpower.
Pay your space telephone bills.
Yes.
Reminder, everyone: the clans lost to a telecommunications company.
Which is also turning into a cult at the same time. Comcast? No. Comstar.
Yep.
Comstar really said, you know what if we just did the AdMech thing, but like over phones? Dude. Flawless Blades go so fucking hard. Their rule.
Mm.
Have you like seen anything from the Codex, Andy?
Nope, because I don't care.
Okay,
I was never
so
so bad.
fair. Okay, fair. But so Flawless
I'm gonna
Blades, their
redo that.
8-band
Nice.
equivalent, have an ability that every turn of combat they can just say
What
fuck it.
3D printers do you recommend? I don't know because I don't think I'll ever get one. Unless I get sponsored by one, that'd be cool.
I'd like to get a 3D printer. They can just say fuck it and score critical wound rolls on 3-ups. Every
Why?
fight phase.
Why?
The trade-off is if they don't kill a model when they do this, they lose one whole model in the unit.
So what you're saying is Custodies are probably gonna be a bad matchup for them.
Well, when you take into account that's 3 attacks hitting on 2, strength 6, minus 3 AP, 2 damage. They're fucking up some shit. I don't know about Custodies. I'm sure Custodies can live through it. But I mean, that's 3. That's 9 attacks. If you're taking 6, that's what, 18 attacks? At least one Custodian is gonna die.
Unless I say no you.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
I mean, plus the thing is too, whatever they're going after, they say, okay, two command points. I fight first.
Yeah. But still, I mean, like, they're 5 toughness, a 3 up,
earn the
5
bonus
up
to the round by
involved.
doing your better.
I mean, they're pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, Tony, I would recommend the Anycubic 3D printer if you're going for resin and you're doing miniatures. They usually sell for pretty cheap. They print at high resolutions. If you're looking for more of a mid-end 300 plus range, Alagu and Bamboo, they have some good quality of life. But you can, on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, you can get Anycubic 4K for probably under 100. That's a really good starter printer.
Oh yeah, then also on YouTube, I signed up for the brand deal tab thing. It's like, I want extra money because it's still fucking hard to find a job.
Oh, Indigo. That's not necessarily true because this is just on their sheet. You're thinking about the detachment buff that increases that ability. They could just do this. Every fight phase, they can just go, I wound you on a 3 up now.
Let's fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. It is in fucking insane. And Lucius can lead them. Which is even funny.
Like I said, GW really wants to sell models.
Oh yeah. Especially these. Look, man, I'm not gonna complain. I don't have to pay for them. I'm just gonna play tabletop sim and get to use them.
Maybe if my channel gets really popular, I'll just send you a box.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would really appreciate that if you did, but I would never ask you to do that.
But also because probably be able to use it and make it a business expense too.
Oh yeah. This is how I pay my moderator.
I pay him in money and miniatures.
The
That's a good
funded
deal.
betting thing. That is a great deal, actually. Dude, I fucking love when they add gambling style detachments. I just love gambling.
No, stop saying
Love
that on
gambling
my
here.
channel. No.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. I love luck-based mechanics.
Mm.
Business expense, no. We're not calling it that.
Yeah, he and Isis and Ash should have gotten something like that too. I do agree with that. It's an interesting detachment. Surprise mechanics, yes. I love surprise mechanics.
that all the pins inject? Yes, it is. Now I just gotta scrape down the mold lines. I am noticing that mold lines, however, on newer stuff isn't as bad as the old ones.
Are you talking about Warhammer models?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gotten really good at hiding like mold lines and like not having them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To the point where I haven't like. There's a bunch of like the newer models that I've gotten from like Leviathan that are just like, I know there's a mold line on here somewhere and I just can't find it.
Yeah.
Yep. Another nice thing too is that that's also why I buy Forge World models when they first released, because the older the mold gets, the worse it gets.
Yeah, because they only have like one or two of those molds.
And also they just recast the master, which is now a 3D print. Ah, damn it! That's what I just realized. Fuck. Ah, damn it. I hope there's not horrible 3D print lines on the fucking Warsmith.
Oof, yeah, that'd suck.
Which one? Is that the Chaos Tech Priest? Or Tech Marine, I
The
mean?
Iron Warriors one, yeah.
Ah, okay.
The new one.
Warsmith.
Pretty damn cool miniature.
Oh, that is dope as shit.
Yeah, he's got a gravity hammer.
He
It
does
is
have a gravity hammer. I like his little clamp.
Only part that sucks though is that the really cool version is only a Warhammer World exclusive. Where he's striding forward holding the hammer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see it.
That was a sick one.
The one that everyone wants.
I think the static pose is pretty nice.
They're both nice, which is why I want them both.
Yeah. I love whenever you see Iron Warrior stuff, because it's like, what if we just kept putting armor on our armor?
Yeah. With the hazard stripes.
Oh, I
With the
think for
bulkiness.
that guy, his hazard stripes are actually molded in.
It looks like it.
Whoa. Revolutionary.
It looks like it because there's like shallow grooves on the shoulder that you can see where they're at.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hooray! I don't have to suffer doing hazard stripes. Yay!
You still have to suffer painting yellow. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, that's called Imperial Fist Yellow Contrast. Yahoo!
That's fair.
Ah, nice.
The best contrast paint GW's ever made. Fuck yeah. Plenty more another jetpack bullshit, plastic model kitten. Old plastic jetpack, fine cast, everything else. Fine cast, you mean that thing GW doesn't want to get rid of or refuses to make a new Trazen model?
For real.
Oh yeah, they did something very bold with the Rhino in the Emperor's Children Codex too.
What'd they do?
They changed the rule.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't heal once every turn. Now, whenever you make a normal movement, you can just hop out and shoot. That's
Holy
the thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
What? Oh, Rhino Tech is advanced.
What's wrong with
Not bad,
Finecast?
for real.
Have you ever worked with Forge World resin?
Yeah,
That's the first
imagine that,
question.
but like 20 times worse.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. The future. It was
Forge World
supposed to be
resin.
the
but
future of Warhammer.
It was over a decade ago.
Yeah.
2 decades ago.
And it's also very unfortunate. Some model ranges still have fine cast models for like
Yeah, like
mainstay.
Necrons, Trazen,
Drukhari.
everyone's favorite Necron characters still fine cast.
Yeah.
Yet they
Drukhari
gave
do
for
too.
some reason they gave Orican the new model first.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to play Homunculus Courts for Drukhari, you either kit bash or you manage to find fucking fine cast Rax Homunculuses and fucking grotesques.
Oh, jeez. They do be egregious.
Yeah, that's why I'm figuring either next edition they'll have like a homunculus starter box for Drakari, or that we'll just get a homunculus.
Or it'll
refresh
just
for
be
the
this
codex.
edition.
That's what I'm saying. Because everything
Drakari?
else is pretty good, up to date.
What
Did
were you saying?
Jakarta
Alfred?
get their range refresh?
No,
So,
Eldar did.
Yesent,
Yes.
they got they got an Archon and Kabbalites, and then last edition they got.
Wait, did they
an
already get their
update-
codex?
No, they haven't got their codex yet.
Yeah, so they'll
I'm
probably
just
get,
saying over.
get model refreshes.
Yeah, their Kabbalites are up to snuff. The what are they called again? The Incubi.
Incubi.
Yeah,
Yeah, Incubi got their update last edition with Drazar.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when witches were last done, but I don't think it was that long ago because they had to have came out with models with Lilith. I don't know. I like Drakari. I vibe with Drakari, especially after playing Road Trader recently. I'm really
Oh,
going
yeah.
for it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a bunch of models in Drakari that should get some love.
Except for the boats that they threw into Legends, because fuck everyone. Get
Yeah,
fucked.
apparently.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, back in 8th, when that was the whole point, is that you had a bunch of patrols.
Mm-hmm.
I am just going to be. I gotta hope that they aren't throwing the Taunar into Legends because it's out of stock right now on the website. But I do have a backup just in
Usually-
case.
Usually, which I can't say that because they did it to Tyranids mid-edition. Usually when the Codex comes out, if something doesn't get Legends, it's kind of safe for the rest of the edition. That being said, they did Legends the Hyrule mid-edition.
Same with the Imperial Guard Marauder Bomber. I wanted one of those. That was going to be a model that was going to be voted on, but no, it got thrown into Legends randomly randomly this edition, like a few months ago, before the Guard Codex.
It's weird.
You motherfuckers! I wanted that.
Which I mean, like, the Talnar is your Titan equivalent, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, they kind of tend to leave like the big stuff alone because it makes them money.
No, they don't. They leave the Mastodon alone.
Yeah, that's true.
They threw
I
that
don't
into
know.
Legends. That was also going to be on the list.
Yeah,
They still sell it though, but it's
Well,
they can't use
isn't
it in
that like a
4K.
firstborn thing?
Yes,
or is it-
yesn't.
Yes,
Because it's still around in 40K and used in 40K.
I know it's 40K. Yeah, but that was like because it's like how the old dreadnoughts are somewhat going away too.
That reminds me, I
I
need to get
know.
going.
I was at least hoping they would primarisify the librarian dreadnought instead of just being like it doesn't exist now.
Well, like the Death Company one. It exists, but it's a
Yeah.
Brutalis now.
Which I mean, to be fair, the Death Company dreadnought was just a Brutalis with an extra rule and was just smaller.
Yeah, but it was more flavorful and cool.
Yeah. The Magna Grapple. How I miss the Magna Grapple.
Now it's just a
Ish.
boring run-of-the-mill Dreadnought.
Oh, you get an upgrade sprue.
Yeah, you guys wanted an upgrade sprue, right? You wanted upgrade sprues, right, guys? But not for the stuff you actually care about. That's what you guys wanted, right? Upgrade sprues. You guys said you wanted an upgrade sprue, but yeah, for stuff that we
I
actually
just
use.
wish they would do it whenever they did upgrade sprues. They didn't do faced Marines. I just want like a bunch of fucking helmets that just have like blood drops on them.
Yes, please. I just like helmets. I hate painting faces. Painting faces fucking sucks. Okay,
It's
there's
why
the
if I
first
ever get
Skaven
Fulcrum,
model.
he's gonna wear the helmet.
Yahoo! Shut
Not
him
long
down
ago,
right
I was
there.
actually. I was
Yeah.
at my hobby store and I almost picked up a lion, L. Johnson.
How dare you? Why didn't you?
Money.
Ah, yes.
I was like, man, I'm supposed to be going after these my model. Bailey, you just sat on my fucking phone.
Was that to say, were you just going through a tunnel or something?
I basically jumped up on the bed and just plopped down on my fucking phone. Yeah, no, I was like, oh, we're going out to eat, but like we're stopping by here just to look around because the bro's wanting to look at like see if he can find a retro game for his like PlayStation 2. And it's like, oh, this is my normal like the game store I go to for Warhammer every once in a while. I just see him there and he's taunting me because I'm like, I have exactly enough money to buy him. So that means I don't eat food.
You
That
don't
is a big
need
decision.
food. Warhammer's more important. Damn it, I don't think I'm gonna be able to varnish him because the crackle paint isn't dry yet, although it's some of it's almost dry. And not crackle paint, the paint. So probably another hour and it'll be dry, so I gotta build another Skaven. Oh, but I can do my little experiment now. Because I'm pretty sure this is dry. Okay, let's see. Time for some Imperial Fist Yeller.
You know what I heard that's kind of egregious from the Gundam community?
What?
Tamiya panel liners. You have to varnish your Gundam before using them.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
like, that's a recipe for disaster. In of
I
itself,
know.
holy shit.
I've heard stories about the Tamiya panel liner like fucking cracking Gundam kits too.
Yeah, yeah.
That doesn't sound very good.
Exactly. And it's like I gotta gamble with my miniature by like varnishing it. And then gamble again, hoping that the Tamiya panel liner doesn't fuck the model again.
But you just use oil paints. Or like you use Mr.
Yeah.
Hobby paints. Those ones are better actually.
Yeah.
It's like
And then-
fucking wild.
In all honesty too, I would just like not even risk it. I would prime and paint the model.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'd much rather just use shade paints than fucking something that's gonna weaken the plastic of the model.
For real, yeah, and it's controllable. And
No,
you
the
can
rest
add
of
water.
players should have their human rights revoked. Yes, Mika, yes. And what the heck? My stuff wasn't updating. My chat wasn't updating. Sorry, guys. Gotta go back. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff I didn't get to see. So let's see. Answer some questions if there's any. Ugh. Votes went to Legends. Yes. Word for Sigmar. Baldhead first. Space Souls Venerable Dread's gonna get 1/3 build on each event. Dread Bjorn and Murder Him for Legendsing. Food once a day, good for snacks. Stream Scarlet, which a Namor player should have their human rights revoked. Yes. Why do you need to varnish them? Because that makes panel lining a lot easier.
You can just apply it anyway, though.
Yeah, but then it's harder to
And
do.
it's hard to do, and also that's where the issue of sometimes they'll weaken the plastic depending on what kind of plastic they use for this particular kit.
It's usually always, even for Legos, it's usually always like bright green or like, yeah, bright green
Yeah.
colors.
It's the type of like plastic they have to use to produce that color properly.
Let's see, so let's mix this up and see how much I need to add. I want to be like a freaking glaze of yellow, not a whole like strong yellow paint. Jesus Christ, I just heard myself. That's work. What is varnishing? Varnishing is when you put a protective layer over your model so the paint doesn't chip.
It's if you know how to paint a car, or if you know how cars are painted, there's the paint layer, and then there's a clear coat layer to keep it from scratching the paint.
Maybe one more drop of yellow because that doesn't look like it's enough. It's a bit too diluted. Fuck, got my thing.
I'm always very impressed by the people that have like multiple stages of varnishing in their painting process.
Does it change the look? Yes. If it's gloss varnish, it'll make it look very shiny and glossy. If it's matte varnish, it'll mute the like colors a little bit and the shine on some stuff.
Satin varnish is the in between.
Listen, what a lot of modelers will do is they gloss varnish their models so that it's easier to put shade paints and oils in the recesses, and then they matte varnish over it so they can go back to painting.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of risk involved. Obviously, your varnish could cloud over.
Hello,
also apply
Trinkle.
Oh, what? Oh, Dinkle. Hello, Douglas. How you doing?
There's a dinkle.
I swear, this diluted yellow I'm using, Imperial Fist yellow, it looks like just egg yolk. I'm painting egg yolk on it.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely indeed. That does look like egg yolk.
Well, I'm saying the one that I diluted is what really looks like it. Let me show you. I'm gonna wait for that to dry. I gotta wait for this to dry first to see how I like it. There you go. It looks like egg yolk in the corner of the screen right there.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the white palette. Oh my god.
Oh,
it
see,
does.
varnish on the nails, give him that wet look. Yeah. Okay, so wait for this to dry. In the meantime, time to build another Skaven. Wahoo. This time it's
Handy.
gonna be the Warp Lock engineer. What?
Somebody asked you a question, Abyssian.
What's your opinion on Vallejo Rust and Chipping Effects set? The 8-piece set brought it, and considering there's a chipping meeting before I get to ping the hat buffering. I have never used it before, so I would not know, unfortunately.
I don't know. Good luck, bud.
Moist Tyranid.
Moist. Wet bugs.
I like seeing the people that do like the xenomorph scheme on Tyranids.
Oh,
You mean the glossy black?
Yeah, the glossy black like armor or chitin.
Mm,
Is it chitin or is it chitin?
potato.
Yeah, I've heard both.
Did you buy Skaven Tide handy or is it just a random Skaven? Ickbard gifted me Skaven Tide because on Black Friday they were having at his game store a 50% off sale, so he got 2 Skaven Tide boxes for the price of 1.
Gosh.
Ooh.
So he's like, Mrs. Ickbard wants the first Skaven half and then she doesn't want the second Skaven half, so here you go, have some Skaven. Because I know you wanted Skaven. Because I always told myself if the funny rats got a model refresh for Sigmar, I would get into Age of Sigmar, and they did. The gift
Nice.
of rat,
They heard you.
yes.
GW knows.
They're secretly listening to my streams. That's why I'm never gonna get invited to any conventions that are sponsored or run by them.
GW, I love you as a company. I love you as a company. Send me models. I will paint them for you.
A kingly gift. You have any more authentic Xenomorph, you dunk them in a gallon of lube. Conversion bits out there too, give Nid Xenomorph heads too. Ah. I mean, there's conversion bits online for everything, pretty much.
There is.
3D printing, wahoo.
I was watching a stream like a week or two ago, and this dude had like xenomorph heads on his Hormigons.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Brush I'm using to prime is so destroyed. Well, if you want to revive it, soaking in, like, rinse it with some isopropyl alcohol.
You can also soak them in isopropyl, but just make sure you have a nice brush cleaner / conditioner.
Yes.
I dropped something.
Oh no. There is a Xenomorph Queen version of the Thictor.
Oh,
Ooh, with Victor.
The model that every Tyranid player secretly has.
I want to get near. Oh shit.
Brushing prevents tape from damaging first color, second spray seals tape, preventing bleed. Lots of ways and reason to varnish with a hobby gay.
I actually might be getting a Neurothictor soon.
Like the actual Lictor model or the Neurothictor?
The Neurothictor,
Let me
maybe.
guess, Rhino's gonna send it to you, he's gonna print it?
He's sending me. He's finally getting around to sending me the stuff for Christmas.
Oh,
So
what
he's
is
sending me a Tyranofex
Ah.
and also a bunch of 3D printed stuff. So like, he did mention something about it, so he might be sending that.
Nice. And then your family's gonna see it like, what the fuck is that?
No, they will never see it. It'll be under lock and key.
It'll be in a jar under the bed.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I got plenty of pickle jars. Don't test me.
Oh my God.
We're adults. We pay taxes allegedly.
Look, man, if you're paying taxes, you're doing something wrong.
Xenomorph's black primer, mix of Juki Violet, mix of full art color, shift 5-1-1 blue flash, no over that. I gotta do the whole army in a black 4.0. Yes, I don't want to see the details on my models.
Make it impossible to perceive it. That's a crazy. You haven't unlocked this army yet, Paint Scheme?
No, don't give a GW any ideas. To unlock this army's paint scheme, please pay a subscription fee.
What the hell? Why is it doing that?
Also, I kind of want Warhammer Plus to die already
What?
Yeah.
in
Keep
Minecraft.
like actively killing it.
Dude, I just wish.
The advantage my opponent cannot see my model's details, so cannot range find them. Haven't paid a road tax since 2009. Whole army of black 4.0, but neon green eyes, glowy bits staring out of the void.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
dope. What was I gonna say?
Neurothicker?
Oh yeah, Warhammer Plus. Warhammer Plus makes me like upset because I wish the animations were at least good.
Or, you
Oh, yeah.
know, after a certain amount of time, release them for free on YouTube.
Yeah, that too. Because I mean, truthfully, all fucking Warhammer Plus is just fucking GW Patreon.
Yep.
I'm still upset I never like had the money to pay for it for that first year miniature, the fucking Vindicare assassin and the statue.
You can still
A
get
Mortal
him.
6.
I know you can, but I wish I could have got it before the price went up.
No,
Essentially.
you can still get him if you have Warhammer Plus now.
I know. I just don't want to pay for Warhammer Plus now.
Yeah, no one does. You carry blue flesh makes the driver of a black primer. Sorry, character limits. Ah. New strata competitive. Apply 100 layers of black primer and lie about what the unit model is or what weapon they have. That's how you get that's how you get banned from a tournament.
Technically speaking, that wouldn't even give you your 10 points for painted and based though. Because GW standards now is it has to have at least 3 colors.
3 colors of black. There we go.
Yeah, it'd be black, paint the eyes green, and then like some gray somewhere in there.
Yeah.
3 colors. There we go.
Gray basing.
And if they say you need a wash, just put some wash over the green eyes.
I don't think they ever. I think the idea is like metallic base and then highlight. I think that's the idea. But like, GW ran tournament rules fucking vary every 5 minutes.
Museum I've ever seen was a dude that did pure grayscale comic sketch style Necrons. What you're saying is you just did non-metallic metal Necrons.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, jeez.
I think they mean cell shaded style though.
Ah, yes.
Is what I'm thinking when you say that. I might be wrong. I'm not the expert of painting styles. I barely paint my models to a certain style.
Stylized. My painting style is all over the place.
I just like vibrancy. That's like my biggest thing.
One moment I'll be doing close to GW style, another moment I'll be doing something completely different.
I've always liked high contrast.
I am never doing non-metallic metal. Fuck that.
I've attempted it. Like, I've practiced it.
I do not have the patience for that.
My favorite style of non-metallic I've seen is the
Non-metallic
YouTube
metallic.
channel. Man, leave me alone. NMM, there you go.
Non-metallic metal.
Non-metallic metal.
Say it with me, non-metallic
I
metal.
watch on YouTube who paints, and instead of doing all the blending, all he does is just layers one like shade of the color over, like in just flat like bases. So like there's no blending, but it still looks good. It's very stylized. More than one paint per color, that's fair. I am blessed to be like, I need 3 shades of every paint to work with. One dark base, one mid-tone, and then one bright highlight.
Well, technically you only need 2 because you can make your own mid-tone.
Yeah, you can, but I like to have it pre-mixed because I don't like having to mix it every time I need it.
Howard.
Well, like, I don't have formulas for these paints that I make, so when I
That's
do
why
mix
you
paints,
write
it's
them
always
down
different.
like me.
Well, you see, it works with Tyranids, though.
I can't tell if I want to do the little yellow glaze. Let me. What's everyone's opinion on it? So this one has the yellow glaze on it, and his face right here doesn't. Does it look any different?
The yellow glaze, obviously, looks more yellow.
What's everyone's opinion? Yellow glaze, yes, no. You guys makes it look brighter,
The
actually.
yellow is poppier.
Yeah, I don't want it to be obnoxiously bright is the thing.
Yeah, really, it depends on, do you want it to contrast like hell or do you want it to not? Because it already contrasts right now, that green,
Yeah.
with like
So
the
probably
purples and blues.
just leave it as is.
I'd leave it as is, maybe.
Yeah.
I agree because I like the differentiation in color in the darker greens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the problem is when you do it on a you take pictures of it on a white background, the color gets blown out.
Right.
Yeah. See,
Fictional chemical warfare gas. The other one is like glow stick green. I don't want it to be that bright though is the problem.
Glow stick
yeah,
green.
I think your best bet's probably not doing the yellow glaze then if you don't want to
Yeah.
pop that much. Because as is, it pops enough already against
Yeah,
the. Against
I just
the blue
need
and the
it
purple.
to look like this color yellow, but like because Skeletor has so many variations because this is the original one, so they weren't able to get the glowing effect on him. And then later renditions of him, like of figures, art, he had his like skull was like glowing like green kind of.
Yeah, because it went from like the OG like cartoons, like the bone color, to like a green color as the cartoons went.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, because the other thing I can do is if I don't like it too, I could always just go over it again with Tesseract Glow.
Yeah, yeah. Because I used to watch the He-Man, like the OG He-Man cartoons when
Yeah,
I
no,
was very
same. Same.
young. Yeah, well, there's a big age difference between you and me, Handy, because it was the only thing on Netflix to watch.
Wow.
Now I just gotta remind everyone that I'm not as old as you.
Scale 1 to 10, how much will it suck if I run out of primer before I priming all my Cavaliers? That's why you have backup, just in case.
See, I always just have one can of primer, and whenever I'm like running low, I get another, and then finish off the primer.
Trying to think, do I want to do that?
And another like rule of thumb too when it comes to primer is they don't have to be like purely like black or whatever color. If they're speckling and it's like still a tight enough speckle pattern, it still works just as good.
This is tough.
Just
This is really tough.
trying to figure out what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Especially whenever you're like,
Oh wait, now I know why I didn't do that, because you can tell this is actually the green fire is the same as right here on the thing.
yeah.
That's why. Never mind, because I wanted him to look different. So never mind. Answered. I solved my own question. I solved my own issue.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we were talking about painting styles though. Yeah, I've always liked more contrast on stuff than like the heavy metal like grimdark paint schemes.
Mine's like my painting style is like a mix of heavy metal and like other styles too.
Yeah.
Like
That's why I
because like for this, like you can see evidence of the heavy metal, but then also you see things like on the cape, you see like stippling and color blending and stuff.
Mm.
And same with on the boots too. It's like you also have like some what would be like cell shading too on the blue
yeah.
with no
Like,
highlights.
don't get me wrong. The heavy metal and like all that like grimdark, like we're just gonna fucking grung it up like hell. Looks so good. It's just not what I like on my miniatures.
And then there's the way people do it to make it look realistic, like armor modelers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to try that with my tanks.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's what I did with my Sikaris. I almost called it a score pack. The Sikaris tank. I don't even think I'm saying
Sikaran.
that right. What is it? Sikaran, yeah, there we go.
Did you even
Dude,
finish it?
I can actually finally. I had finally got another Brantley.
Nice.
So I can actually finally do
Okay,
the weathering
64.
on the other side.
Hey man. Yes. Yeah, hey man.
Okay.
Welcome, Hellcat. What
Welcome.
army do you play under paint? Yes is a valid answer.
I did my best to make that look like all grungo and rustic because I think vehicles look better that way,
Yeah.
especially in 40k.
Yeah, I have like 2 saber tanks, so I'm probably experiment on my Rhino first, although my Rhino is the command Rhino that you can only get at Warhammer Worlds, so not sure if I
Yeah.
want to do that, but then there's also the saber tanks, but those are expensive.
I like the saber tanks though; they're funny.
They're cool. I hope they come to plastic one day.
Yeah, aren't they like?
They're small. They're about the size of a rhino.
Yeah, and they carry like the armament of like a fucking
Predator.
Yeah.
Yep, they got 400 killer missiles. They can have a dual autocannon, a Volkite Cavalier, or a neutron laser. Yeah, but the starter set for the Army Painter Game Master came with the brush on. Oh, if you want brush on primer, get some Vallejo brush on primer. I sometimes use that.
There we go.
I eventually want to get a compressor for this airbrush I have.
Yeah.
So I can just stop using spray can primer and just start using airbrush primer.
Yeah. Same. I one day
That
would like to be
being
able to
said,
use my
though-
airbrush. Because then I can paint my damn Knights of Titan finally.
That being said, though, with how I paint and like, because you guys stream and paint a lot.
Yeah.
So like, you guys are always working on something. I'm very sporadic, so I'll go like a month without painting, a month painting.
Yeah.
So like, right, spray primer's always lasted me a while. Like I can make a whole can of spray primer, like the GW rattle cans, last like a year if I'm very spacey with how I'm painting.
I can't do that. It only lasts me like maybe 3 or 4 miniatures, or depending on how many miniatures.
Hold a minute.
Or the size of the miniature.
There you go. I was about to say, hold on a minute. You use a whole can of 3 intercessors. I heard the first time I primed something, I fucked up and I over primed it. I never made that mistake again.
Father, do you love me?
Yeah, for real. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Yeah, also it's been over an hour. It's time to stretch the legs for the goat Akira Toriyama. Get the blood clots out of legs. Ah! Nerdy Nebby, thank you for the YouTube subscribe.
Yeah, imagine the person who's like, who the fuck's a flesh terror captain?
$5 Krylon spray paint primer. He's strong, Clarence. Strong for the Emperor. God damn, why is this in such a stupid place?
GW Sculpted moment.
Because they're using AI to map out sprues now.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
And it puts it in the stupidest fucking places sometimes.
Indeed. Some of them are really egregious. I hate when they have like the clipping points on a really fragile material or like on a sword.
Oh yeah. That's how it was for the Gracier that I just did.
Oof.
Or it was literally on his blade and it's like, what the fuck, man? Oh boy. Skeletor is almost done. Gotta wait for this stupid shit to finish. Gotta wait for it to finish drying. I wanted to finish him tonight. I probably will, but still, it's annoying. Him all I ever painted, I cut off half the sword because the screw was attached there. Oof. We're gonna see like 70, 80 cans a year. Not gonna pay GW $25 a can. I'm going with $5 Krylon and buying more models instead. Yeah. I just get GW because then if I mess up, I know I can strip the miniature.
Citadel primer is it's
It
that
comes
fine
off-
mix between actual primer and just spraying paint on your model.
Yeah. So that way, if you fuck up, you can easily take the primer off with some isopropyl alcohol and not damage the model. Oh boy, push fit. I hate push fit. Gotta clip off the damn push to fit pegs.
Huh.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Oh, it's totally awesome. Works fine on spray paint. He's exploding themselves. Yeah, that sometimes happens.
One of my least favorite things about GW miniatures is sometimes how they do sprue gates on like the most the thinnest part of the model that they can put it on.
That's what we
Oh,
were just talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah. Especially those really flimsy swords. Oh my god.
Yeah, it is so nerve wracking. They'll put them on like so. The Nero Tyrant has these little spindly little fingers, right? Yeah,
Oh
they
yeah,
put
I
a
remember
sprue
those.
gate on the end of one of their fingers. It's like,
I remember that. I freaking hated it. GW, are you serious right now?
Yeah. Oh, in between the lightning claws. Hate that as well.
oh,
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Fuck that.
Are you talking about like the little like sprue connectors they have in between them?
Yes.
Indeed.
Ugh.
And it's like, alright. What I AI replacing jobs, bad, right? But replacing that guy's job, I hope so. I really hope so. Someone made a conscious decision to do that.
No, you mean you want to give that guy his job back?
That's true.
I mean, I get why they did it, because those pieces can very much bend on like shipping, or like just being handled. But like, fuck.
For real.
Roger, spirit. Backpack matter. Dangerously thin compared to cut from the sprue.
Oh yeah. Eldar have that aplenty.
Oh yeah, they are egregious with that.
One Stormcast model and sphere is bent in shipping.
Oof.
I don't like that, right? Oh well. You going to bed? Sorry, talking to my sister for a second.
No worries.
Um.
Continue the thought, what?
I was gonna say, oh yeah, push fit models, because they mentioned they fucking explode. That's why I don't ever. She's on the couch right there. That's why I don't ever like actually push fit the models together. I just cut the connector parts from the internals and just glue it together.
That's
Oh,
what I've
girl.
been doing.
Oh, I remember Peachy got in trouble for doing that.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. And upper management was like angry with him because they like intentionally put it costs a lot of money, etc.
Quote unquote, it costs a lot of money. Meanwhile, Gunpla able to do it for less than $15
No,
Yeah.
for real.
for something that uses
I
the
already tell
same
you.
amount of plastic, if not more.
Did I ever tell you the story how I also got yelled at for basing the clear bases?
Really?
Yeah. So for the Eldar Shroud Runners, he
Mhm.
based a clear base, and management yelled at him because they're like, it's supposed to be clear. But then he's like, but it doesn't match with the rest of the army then.
Then why did you make up that stupid rule?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you have
And
to
it's
do
also-
basing on them.
Yeah, and then it's also inconsistent across like all the other floating models because the repulsor has a base that you can base.
Custodes jet bikes you can choose.
I just feel bad for the Tau drones.
My model, I do what I want.
yeah.
Re. Survive the modern British economy. They can't charge reasonably. My brother in Christ, DW makes more money for the UK than their fishing industry.
Oh, Insider T. I heard that they're mad that Old World is like their second best-selling specialist game right now.
No, it's actually Sigmar.
Ah, I see.
Because yeah, I was talking. Were you here when I said that in my Discord server I posted the games like the games report for like all the tabletop games that are like popular in 2024. Number one was
Ah, I see.
40K. BattleTech was number 2. Sigmar was 3.
Oh, I mean as in like financially
Oh,
and like what's selling.
Well, you have Sorry, I was chewing. You have a bunch of old fantasy players getting back into it because Old World's back.
I mean, it's also not like people aren't gonna buy a model that's what 3 decades old for the price
Yeah.
of a new model. I don't know what GW's
also-
smoking.
It also depreciates the value of like the original models
Yeah.
because those models went up in price because they were no longer produced and they were collector's items, and then you re-release them.
Necromunda is the best game nobody plays. No, that's Adeptus Titanicus.
You mean Imperialis?
No, Adeptus once supported Titanicus.
Mm-hmm. I do like the idea of painting tinier space marines.
Yeah. And they are super small, my god.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Give me Imperialis, or like give me Epic Scale back, just so I can have lore accurate Tyranid. Matt.
You mean Aeronautica Imperialis, right? No. This is why it's not a good idea to get any of GW specialist games nowadays, because they'll drop support for them at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
The models are cool though.
Yeah. I'm still pissed that Skittershanks got thrown into Legends and Sigmar, and I wanted to get some of those. Can't really find them on the internet too, which sucks even more.
I want a Harridan.
A Harry Dan.
Yeah. Love the Harry Dans.
Mm-hmm. Out of
Dan
the two
Stance
Bio
Revolution.
Titans, it's the best.
Yeah, because it's a flying transport, right?
Yep.
It's too bad that flyers suck this edition.
I know. I was building a Drukari list like 2 days ago, and I'm like, I really like how the fucking Void Bomber looks for Drukari, but it's not good. Well, it depends on who you ask, because Skari, one of the top Drakari players always runs a Void Bomber flyer in his tournament list.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Make the brain happy. Make the happy
Yeah.
chemicals. Okay, is this goddamn thing done being painted? Jesus Christ. Is the thing done drying, is what I mean.
The
Would
Void
like
Raven is a great flyer.
I mean, it'd be
It still
awesome if the
suffers from
Chorus
being a
Black Star
flyer.
was... The Chorus Black Star is the coolest flyer in the Imperium. It's just... It's a flyer.
Mhm. You ain't got a lot to brush. I'll take it in 1 second. I wish flyers were better, but they're paying for the sins of last edition.
Yeah.
I remember when mid edition the orcs got clapped on because their GW was like, you can't take more than 2 flyers now.
Yeah, because the fucking burn Obama span.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm losing. Quickly. Kamikaze
Obama.
Bonsai.
I wish we still had the Korean rule.
That was about to blow up. You could
Because check
Kamikaze
the
it.
Norn entire
Yeah,
effects
you
will be
just
ordered
fucking-
very soon. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Is this dry? Please be dry. It's close.
Orc flyer spam is lore accurate. It is. It was just what GW didn't like it.
It's close. The Manta is the coolest flyer. You mean the coffee table?
Still to this day, that Squigmar's diorama with that manta was the coolest thing he's ever done, simply for the fact that he was destroying a manta.
For real.
Okay, so I gotta paint this a brighter tone and wash it with gray. I think it's dry enough, it feels like. Yeah, it's dry. Okay. I can paint it now. Orc is unable to hit the broadside of a barn. Not burn a bomb. Kamikazes wiping out your army on turn 2. Okay, so I need...
I was like right around the time I first got into Warhammer 2. So I was like, oh, Necrons are cool. Oh, you know what? It's neat that I can take these funny Doom scythes. That's cool. And then it was like, no more flyers. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
No more death croissants for you.
You have decorational croissants now.
You see a bright color like this. Vampire Fang, excuse me. You have to paint those two. Are you like listening on your phone or something, Doom?
Am I echoing?
I could hear it a little bit.
I don't know why it would be doing that. Unless it's
Use the Manta
stream
as a kill
itself.
team board. Using my Manta as my painting table.
It might be because the stream's playing.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was watching the stream. But it's fine. I just wanted to see you paint.
I mean, you can just mute it.
Yeah. I'll have to go over to Twitch to do that because I'm watching on YouTube.
Yeah, you can mute YouTube.
Yeah, because I watched the YouTube chat.
Yeah, you can. I'm saying you could mute the YouTube stream and just still watch the chat.
That is true, but also iPhone. Yeah, dude. So iPhone doesn't have it, so you can change the audio channels like Android does, and it makes me mad.
Another common Android dub.
I know, right? I like this iPhone; it's great and all, but that sucks that I can't do that anymore.
Oh boy, this is gonna take a couple coats.
We should. I don't know. At this point, Emperor's Children, they're cool, right?
Oh boy, we're going back to that conversation.
I have pre-ordered their army box.
Oh,
Dude, I
nice.
wish I had the money. The paint schemes look so good. The pink and
Yeah.
black. I wasn't expecting the pink to look as good as it did.
Well, I mean, that depends what paint they're using.
Yeah. It's very much like a. It's like a pastel, or not pastel, but it's like a lighter version of like bubblegum pink. It just, I don't know why, but
Definitely
it actually
not,
looks good.
Definitely not whatever it is, Screamer pink or whatever. It's probably a
Yeah.
Vallejo pink they used.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Redmond the Alien, thank you for the YouTube subscribe. Well, I mean, we do know that they use non-GW paints to paint their stuff.
Yeah.
They just don't tell you that on the website.
Because it's like, if you want to replicate this style, and then you watch the GW like tutorials, and it's like, that paint, that doesn't match at all.
You liar.
No, I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. Like on the
Can you use
Emperor's
lead
Children,
belcher
like,
spray paint as a primer? Yes, you can. That's a lot of people
do
to
that.
paint the skeletons for knights or for Grey Knights.
or Necrons in general.
Yeah, Necrons too.
A lot of people will spray paint or you spray prime the color that their base color too, though. So like if you play Black Legion, you can use Chaos Black, and then you're 95% done with the model.
You just do trim and then boom, oh, you're done. Woo!
Yeah,
Just the trim.
just the trim. Again, going to Necrons, just paint the green bits and you're done.
Necrons are the easiest to paint. They'll always be the easiest
They
to paint.
are.
Yeah.
Tyranids are really easy.
Night, especially
means
thank you and
paint
other
them.
awesome voices. Yes, the voices in your head.
Yes.
Telling
The
you to buy
voices in
more
my-
Warhammer.
The evil voices in my head telling me to buy Warhammer. Buy it now.
I want to do them like Tomb Kings.
You want it now.
It's my money and I want it now.
But yeah, looking at like all the data cards and stuff for the units that aren't like exclusive, like the Chaos Terminators, that color scheme goes so hard on like the Fort or the Mauler Fiend and the Helldrake. I was thinking if I ever got around to picking some up, doing like the OG like purple and white, but now I'm kind of sold on the pink and black.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing purple that transitions to pink and then maybe blue trim. I think that'd look cool.
Yeah. Hello, Shelby. Hi, Wiener Dog. Are
Wasn't
you
your
wanting
wiener dog's
attention?
name Tucker?
I have Tucker and Shelby, both wiener dogs.
What'd you get, a second wiener dog?
Tucker was the second wiener dog, technically.
Oh.
Yeah, they're both getting old now. Gabby's a 10-year-old now. She's a little old lady. The cone heads are growing on me, ever so slightly.
No, those
Yeah,
ones
they
do
are.
not. Those ones look ugly.
The one dude that has like the face implant, whose head isn't misshapen, looks great.
Another thing
other
too, I ruined the Emperor's Children minis for everyone because
Yeah,
they're just
Pinhead Larry.
well that, and also a lot of them are just reused CAD models from Horus Heresy, just made bigger.
No, for real.
I like the aesthetics, like the lower armor, skinnier guys though.
And those Noise Marine guys are just eradicators with a bunch of bits on them.
I still like them.
Necrons just paint them silver with green eyes, then we're good. You gotta remember, you gotta base coat them too.
Yep.
Horus Heresy models are so cool though. Yeah, I know they are. That's why I like Horus Heresy models better than the 40k models.
It's so funny
But the
because
problem is
AdMech-
when the poses are nearly identical, or you can easily tell they just reused CAD models. It's kind of a problem.
What was I gonna say? It's like Horus Heresy AdMech right now are eating good, but 40k AdMech is just like, can we please have those too?
No, all you get is man on stilts.
Man on stilts. I forgot about that guy.
Man on still, dude. I was talking to Nico. He's our residential AdMech fanboy. And I was like, you know what they should give him? They should take away Lolop and make him a unit of just more stilt boys. And just have melee weapons.
I still have to get the stilt guy just to do the joke model for him.
See, I want, dude, imagine like a bunch of stilt boys, but with like really long spear. So it's like
I
they
like the
step over
dreams.
and just stab people in the head.
I feel like they need to commit. Do a full range of models with just the stilts. Tech Priest on
Yeah.
stilts.
Tech priest.
Tech Adept on
Priest.
stilts.
Yeah,
Belsarius Call on stilts.
the AdMech, the tallest army.
Yeah.
We're tired of the Space Marines calling us short call.
Selling robots on stilts. Yeah, the knight I got is the Age of Darkness Questoris Knight. Horus Heresy is just normal knight with heresy decals. Yep.
Imagine the cataphrons. It's just they're not even on
Cataphrons
stilts.
with
They're like
stilts?
lifted trucks.
Yeah.
And those are redneck cataphrons then.
Yeah.
Are you not
Even
up
better.
into the Forge world?
You could sell a terrain kit that's like a little bit higher than the normal AdMed stuff.
Change the scale of like terrain forever because AdMech is all on stilts now.
Can peer over every wall.
They'll have the towering keyword now. Yeah, now I gotta wait for that paint to dry.
So fucking. Technically speaking, the Stilt Boy isn't the first model to be on stilts in the AdMech mode.
Oh, which one?
The I forget what they're called. The Assassin Boys. The melee boys. They're all on
Oh.
like peg legs.
Yeah, but
Right,
the thing
right.
is, they're not tall like that.
They could be.
Is this a kit bash me or is it custom paint? It's a little bit of both. So what I did was the only thing that's different. This is a Master of Possession as the base, and then I swapped out the head for a Primaris Chaplain head, and then I swapped out the ram horn right here. I swapped out the topper on the staff for a ram horn from the Citadel skull box, and then I also shaved off like most of the chaos iconography. There's still some, but it's not like overtly obvious. Yeah, it looks real nice. Thank you. I'm happy with the way it came out. Yeah, He-Man, I follow Chaos now, even though he pretty much was Chaos.
Yeah.
Still got a little bit of ways to dry. It was a very nice miniature. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm still so excited to do that Man of Iron, the Iron Warriors miniature. Whoever designed that one really cooked.
Yeah, the Horus Heresy team have like not had it done in so long.
Yeah. And then there's the 40k team. No, don't look at our miniatures. No, stop looking at Horus Heresy stuff. Stop it. Look at our stuff. Men of Iron miniatures. I meant to say Iron Warriors, but I also do have a Man of Iron miniature. The one from Blackstone Fortress. I painted that up 2 years ago. Painted him in Horus Heresy Dark Angels colors, so he has some checker marks on him. He's black and red. With
I love that
silver.
model, by the way. It's still probably one of my favorite models you painted.
Yeah.
Not saying that your other models aren't great. I just love that one.
Yeah. We all have our favorite models that we painted.
Mhm.
Mine so far, I think, is probably still the lion.
Yeah.
Or it's between the lion and my Tybros Kit Bash.
Oh yeah, your Tybros Kit Bash fucks.
Yeah. Still need to give him a base though. I'm not sure what I want to do is the problem.
Yeah.
What I could do is, because this color, be on a sandy beach. Do that.
Yeah. I
What
want.
Hang on a second.
I want to get that Lord Exultant so bad. The Phoenix Spear just looks so good.
Do a sandy base for Tybros probably, but then I also want to make it so he's not permanently attached to the base. So I can take him off if I want. Probably
Yeah.
what I do. It's like, oh, I don't
makes
like
like
this base.
Make like a Horus Heresy, like Primarch base, where it's like you have the display base and then the actual game base.
Yeah. Melee Agmach guys, Sicarian and Rust Stalkers aren't only on stilts as much more like modern prosthetic legs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but they look like stilt.
They're nothing compared to the tallest tall boy. Okay, it's almost dry, and then I gotta do one more coat on it.
Their legs are sticks, and they look very breakable on accident. It's like the biggest reason I'm like, I like AdMech. I'm not collecting AdMech because I'd break them on accident.
Yeah, they're not very resilient.
All those servo skulls too.
Mm-hmm. And then there's Belisarius Call, the worst AdMech miniature to paint.
Indeed.
I don't even have to dry. Let me paint that then. Wizard Gray. Where's Carcaridan's Gray? This is my unopened one. My opened one, I think. Yep, this is my opened one. With a base coat of Wizard Gray on the rocks.
I do wish we would see some more stuff like how the flawless blades are supposed to be the Palatine blades, just like
Yeah.
after everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tips on
Yeah, I
dry
wish we would-
brushing. I want to try my hand on it sometime. Have a paper towel next to you,
Mhm.
and also maybe a sponge.
Yes.
We can do
Packing
dry
sponge is
brushing.
really useful
Yeah,
for that too.
just to keep the dry brush damp, so that way you don't like get that ugly like dried paint look on your miniatures.
Hmm. I like Death Shroud too. Like I wish we would see more for like the loyalist side of it, more of, like the old 30k, like elite units show up, like Knight Cenobium. stuff
Well,
like
I mean,
that.
they're sweet. The line, one of them showed up in Lion Son of the Forest.
Yeah. But, like models, give me models.
But Knight Cenobium do have models.
Isn't it the Inner Circle companions technically? Now,
No, I'm
but-
saying Knight Cenobium 30k models.
I mean for like 40k as
Oh.
well.
No. Inner Circle companions are technically the Risen with two Z's.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The reason. I can't wait for Lion to meet Gillivan and be like, "You did what to an Eldar?"
You did what?
Even worse, he sees the kid.
Oh, Vulcan shows up.
Yeah.
It seems you didn't burn this one, Gillivan.
I am torn for what I can do. It is an Eldar, but it is also my nephew. I am confused.
It always makes me like laugh because I'm like, the Emperor is just the grandpa of all the space marines.
For real.
Horus Heresy was literally just the bad dads. Just multiple bad fathers.
Indeed.
It was
Parenting
Family
guide, really.
Feud.
Family Feud.
You commit one war crime and it gets held over you for the rest of your life. Yeah, that's what happens when you commit a war crime.
I mean, it's only a war crime the first time.
The salamanders took Prometheum sticks to kids, literally.
Only a war crime the first time, guys. That was a red dungeon stone. Now it's not. Darn.
Don't get me wrong, I love the salamanders. But they did burn that Eldar child.
Hey, that Eldar child had it coming.
Yeah.
It's like
She was
the,
a maid
It's
in
like
the God Emperor's
South,
image.
yeah, it's like the South Park meme where it's like they're coming.
They're coming right for us. Kill it.
This is like saying hunting halflings for sport isn't cool.
Oh my god.
It's fucking wild.
That is.
Oh man, I can't talk about war crimes. I like Night Lords and Emperor's Children.
heartfelt. Big Chaos main.
Mhm. I also like Blood Angels.
Ah,
Well,
yes,
they shouldn't have
Geneva
Warcraft.
suggestions.
Yes.
Also, I think I'm gonna head out for the night, gents.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Good evening. I mean, good night.
Yeah.
Good night.
You have a good night.
Oh, what a cool dude.
Yeah.
Hunting halflings for sport. Oh yeah, speaking about halflings.
On what?
Speaking about halflings, D&D. Yeah, somebody in our party might die next session. It's crazy.
Hey.
It's almost like you don't tell the gods. The other gods were trying to kill them. I expect those other gods not to kill you.
Warren, I just need to ask, is anyone here excited for Monster Hunter Wilds? I'm not really a
I am.
Monster Hunter player. I never really
I loved Monster Hunter World.
really
I heard
vibed with
Wilds
Monster
was gonna
Hunter.
be. Yeah, and that's fair. I heard it was gonna be Wilds was gonna be more like World than Rise was. So I'm excited for it. Am I going to buy it day one and play it? Probably not. But hopefully it's good.
Maybe it'll be on Game Pass.
Probably not. I don't think World was on Game Pass ever, so no. Wait, I might be wrong. I think Rise might have been on Game Pass. Yeah, it's because I played Rise for like a few hours, and I was just like, I don't like this one, and I just stopped playing it.
Okay.
Right.
Pre-order a
Yeah.
physical copy of Wilds. You can't wait. Nice.
Oh, I'm glad you can't wait. Well, you're gonna have to, because you gotta wait like another day, but still.
Yeah, because the servers are gonna explode.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the whole reveal for Battlefield Labs or something?
No.
Basically, they're going back to the roots of Battlefield, but everyone in the comments is like, so no pre-order still.
Yeah. I don't think pre-ordering is worth it anymore.
Nope, it is
But,
not
like-
worth it at all anymore.
Like, you do you. Like, if you want to pre-order something, pre-order it. If you think you're gonna enjoy it, well, I'm just done pre-ordering stuff.
Yeah, especially because if you're a PC player, they don't really do the cool, like, you get all this stuff kind of thing. Like physical
Yeah.
stuff.
I'm still a fan of like collector's editions that have like cool stuff
It
in
is
them.
maybe pending out my ventilation. That's why my head has been hurting for the past years. Are you using acrylic paints? Because then that's not it. Because acrylic paints don't cause that.
If you're using what is it called? Fuck.
Alcohol. Alcohol.
Alcohol-based paints.
Enamel.
Enamel paints will do it. Yeah, there we go. That's great, Tony. I don't know what Monster Hunter fuck you is, but I'm glad for you.
Could also be stupid.
I could.
We're all
also
a
be
little stupid in the head.
like, man. We paint Warhammer. We're probably not the most intelligent people to keep on giving GW money.
I mean, there's a reason I made that Warhammer and autism video.
Yeah.
We're all of us have a little bit of a touch of the tism. Okay, where is my null oil? That's just mine.
Freedom unite. Okay. I don't know, because I started with World, and then I like dropped it after Rise came out because I was like, I don't like this one.
Monster Hunter F you because we hate you and want your money.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter freedom units. There's another one you could call instead of Freedom Unite.
I just love getting a notification from in the server saying, "I don't think you have to fuck him," in the memes. Somebody said, "Fuck Lehman Rats." Apple. Wild. I love our Discord, or your Discord server. I just admin and moderate in it.
Yeah. Be a bit weird sometimes, the Discord.
I can't tell you how many times I've had to tell people to stop gooning.
Yeah, no. Stop being weird. Why can't you be normal?
First heretic on the way to drop the biggest plot bomb of the where the
They never
missing
get
two
tested and thus never getting diagnosed. In reality, we all know we have it.
Dude, I get excited over toys. I don't know why you think I have all.
What do you mean think you have autism? You do.
Man, I was only diagnosed with ADHD, okay?
How long ago was that? Oh, thank God this wasn't full because it just fell over.
How long ago was third grade?
I don't know. Subs getting those in the meme channel, the hordes around the conversation. No, you do not get that authority. We don't even give it to David because we know he would abuse it.
I still love how, and then the rules, our Chaos Lord can have just can bring 3 pistols. You can have a bolt pistol, a plasma pistol, and a screamer pistol, and that's a legal loadout.
What the fuck? Really?
Yep. So you can replace. So he comes the stat, like the base version of it, is with the Phoenix Spear and a plasma pistol. But you can keep the plasma pistol, but replace the Phoenix Spear with a screamer pistol, and he also just has a bolt pistol for some reason.
Fuck
I guess.
you all, I guess.
Well, it's because you can swap his plasma pistol for another melee weapon, so you can have a power fist and spear. And then he needs a bolt pistol, I guess, for that reason. But the bolt pistol is just native in the sheet.
There's reasons, I guess.
Yeah. It's great. It's Gene Stiller. He has, and joke intended, he has an excess of pistols.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah. The Keller Morfest competition now.
Miniatures are armed through the teeth in each of their gear. Attacks on the novel. What if you have bones attached to you? You're telling me I can't throw a damn.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, you can't use Wraith Bone anymore because it's not really bone. Wraith Bone's just a material now.
Yeah. Instead of being like a manifestation of the warp, like made physical, it's just alloy.
Yeah, it's just an alloy now. Didn't you guys know that? It's always been like that.
Bone
want this to
fingers were
dry
never
right now.
real.
Yeah, what the hell are those? Those don't exist.
I love it when GW gives me like strange loadouts on models. They're like legal.
Oh, fuck, I just realized how the hell am I gonna... Damn it. I'm gonna put that grass tuft on now. Damn it. Gonna have to figure that out.
I love having a big dog now. But like, she's all sweet and innocent looking, and then she'll like have like the most murderous face, and then it'll remind me like, yeah, this one can kill a small child.
Dog did you get?
The lab.
Oh. It's a Labrador. It ain't gonna kill a small child. It'll maybe kiss him to
it
death.
Won't. Yeah, it won't. But like, she'll like snarl or like start barking because somebody's at the door, and she'll be like, "I don't like you." And then it's just like, "Oh, my sweet dog, you could maim somebody if you wanted to."
There is not a thought behind those eyes.
It's like your mouth is an actual weapon, but you can't comprehend that.
Yeah, because they're not a pit bull named Princess.
Look, bro got a pit bull. No, she's like the sweetest dog ever, and then she'll just get like all barky and then like growl and snarl, and then it's just like, oh yeah, there's a
Defending
wolf
her
in
home,
there.
that's why.
Yeah. It's like these
Man.
things used to hunt humans back when they were not labs, and you can see it in her face when she gets mad.
Paint drying, such a fun pastime.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I didn't put that on screen that's what's happening.
Maybe the heat of the viewers watching through the camera will make it dry faster.
What the fuck?
I need to check what I gotta do this week for English class.
I just put it right there watching paint dry. Finally good content. What do you mean? The fuck is that supposed to mean? And I'll get back friends later, brother. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night. Extra credit.
Well, I mean, while I'm
And then I
watching
have an assignment.
paint dry, I might as well go check out eBay for any model train deals, even though I can't really buy anything. No, a bunch of stuff just got posted. Fuck. Damn it, I wanted one of these. It's actually painted very nicely too. Okay, never mind, not that one. This one's painted nicely. Damn it. Funds. When you have fun for bad financial decisions, I had to pay a bunch of stuff off. Woohoo.
Bro.
And also model trains are expensive.
I love having to read anti-gun stuff for my class. It's so fun.
That sounds like fun.
Oh my god.
How bad is it?
Get a knife, get a dog, but get rid of guns.
That's so stupid. That was the same fucking train of thought in England, and they took knives away.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's anti-gun. The person who wrote it is apparently a civil libertarian.
Hello, Revenus.
Hello. I was like calling him out. Did he join the call?
No, he was just throwing stuff.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what?
Because he was playing Plasma with the arrow piece. You're good.
You're all fine.
interesting. Because I signed up for the, oh, you can tag stuff you're showing in the video so you can get commissions on stuff
Oh,
if
no,
people
it's-
click the link. I'm actually
No,
getting
it's-
analytics on that now.
To refuse my patrol?
It is an anti-gun thing. That's great.
You're not libertarian then.
Yeah.
Liars. I hate rocket mains. Wait, David, did you see the thing I posted? The video? Skeletor.
What do I have to do for this assignment? Can I just tear this apart?
I'm gonna tag you in it.
Oh, I have to find the logos, pathos, and ethos in it. The whole thing. Okay. I can't tear it apart. I'm supposed to analyze it.
What Revenus? Got a new soundboard for your Discord, cool.
Oh, well, guns should only be allowed for people who aren't, form a well-armed, regulated militia. Go fuck yourself. I'm sorry. I hate this. The closing statement is, you want protection, get a dog. It makes me want to fist fight this person. I get it now. I get why, the fat electrician gets so mad over college people.
That's because he had to be with them.
Yeah, I'm having to look through works and buy them.
They go black horses or white horses in the Cavaliers. Why not both? Or a mix of them? Later, Douglas. Have a good night.
Bye, Douglas.
Okay, is the paint dry? Almost. Not quite there yet.
Should I go black horses or white horses for my Cavaliers? White's gonna be a pain in the butt to paint in general. Black can be a pain in the butt to highlight.
God, he's so goddamn cool!
So, like, I'd say black,
I mean, it also depends on what brand of white paint you're using too.
but it's true.
You're using
Handy,
two
can
thin
I
coats.
get advice on Tyranids while the paint dries?
Yeah, what?
Tony asked that. I don't know if you covered that.
Oh, where? Yes, you can have advice. Yes. What is the question? What is the question?
Ow.
What is your question? Posted and Whip's already painted the colors I wanted. It just looks something's missing. What Rev? What? What the fuck do you want?
Okay, we're fine. I heard something pop in the house, and I was like, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me somebody put a soda can in the freezer again.
I mean, you haven't painted the brain part yet, so maybe it's that. And also parts of it doesn't, there's other parts that aren't washed either, so
Hold on,
maybe it's just a bit too
Where's-
bright. The game's handy bill. Yes, it has paint. How you doing? My soundboard for you. Okay. Soundboard sound. We'll try to find it and add it. Ah, okay.
Well,
You gotta paint the brain areas too, and then
you
you
need
gotta
to
do washes.
yeah, a wash, and then getting like all your colors down will make it look better. Cause like without the wash, the green overpowers the recesses and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I washed a shade paint. Oh, that's dope. That's
Like 60% completion, where everything looks terrible. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, in Skeletor voice, next time, Handy. Yeah.
Until next time, Handy. Yeah.
You do it better than I do it because I haven't heard Skeletor's voice in years.
There's multiple voices. You can even go the most recent one, which is just Mark Hamill. It's just the Joker, but Skeletor. Kinda. Okay, I think the paint is dry. Now I can hit it with some the actual stuff with some whoosh. I also gotta check like what else I have to do for it.
Alright. It is that time of night where I need to head out and go focus on school.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Have fun.
Good night.
Good night. Have fun.
Bye bye.
Okay, I see what I gotta do. Turn Titan yet? No. That ain't for that ain't for a while. A long while. I just saw the rocket and it made me crash out more. (1718) Thor on a rocket that couldn't out heal an invisible woman. Diamond 2 back to Diamond 3. Oof. Big oof. To base your kill team. Is just starting to have a few things to do this morning, so see you later, Paint. Thanks for stopping by. Just gotta keep doing like a little gray at a time. Angel Terrace kill team, yes, they looked very nice. Good job. God, painting rocks is just kind of Let me see other since you want to stream when I played ranked. Here's what it looks like. Don't you mean you want to play ranked when I'm streaming? 'Cause this is the normal time I stream at, and you know it is. 9:30 instead of 8:30. Cavalry's prime assemble or any time to ignore them and do the cavalry marshal instead and make myself feel better. Well, okay then. But yeah, the guy that did the rocket video also makes some great Destiny 2 related ones too. Well, he doesn't make them anymore. I think he moved on to the Marvel Ravels. There's the way Warhammer feels about Votan bikes. Destiny's dead, yeah. Time for the golden parachute. Okay. For now, I need Wizard Gray again, and this time I'm gonna just make a wash out of it. I've had to use Luna Snow to carry gear now. My current train sounds exhausting. Don't look forward to on YouTube. Meh. That's why just be me. Talk about Warhammer. Talk about random shit. Hope the YouTube algorithm likes it. Maybe not that because it's not dark enough. I think add a drop of black paint might help to be. God dang it. Come on. Of course. Paperclip. These goddamn paint bottles always get clogged. A little drop of black paint. Darken. Let's see how dark it gets. Hopefully not too dark. I'm making a wash. How does it look compared to that? Almost there, maybe one more drop of black. Yeah, that should do it, hopefully. And I can start putting on my custom wash. really still tell if this is darker. Yeah, it's darker. Okay. Exactly what I wanted. Now we gotta go around and make sure I hit all the crevices and stuff. Yeah, advice for anyone that there's a wash color that you want to do that you don't have, just make it by thinning down some paint. Water. Best paint thinner in your opinion? Water. You're just painting normal acrylics water. Okay, now it's time to watch paint dry again. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Time to watch paint dry again. I'm gonna stand up and stretch. It's good to stretch your legs. Ugh. Is there? No, it's looking good. Ugh, excuse me. Also, we have to paint the base rim to black. Here's my dry brushes. I need some of those. Dry brush for this. Those ones are ones that I need to clean still. This is one of my dry brushes. Yeah, this is one of my dry brushes. Not a dry brush, but it can be one because of the crappy synthetic I'll never use. Oh. No. Dry brush. Where's my purple handled ones? Those are the ones I usually use. Huh. Where'd they go? That sucks. I can just use this one too, so this one I never really use. I need a white paint now, once it all dries. Okay. So I had to get started on the tech priest manipulator since he has a real time limit. Yes, best to meet your deadlines. That white should work as soon as paint's dried. Maybe I went a little bit heavy wash. Yeah, I might have to go over it again with the face paint. Painting comp this season. What's the painting competition category? Nothing made by GW. I don't know. That should be BattleTech. From BattleTech. Maybe, we'll see. See, let me look at the video reference. There's some white. All I need to do is just borax white. Or just a white paint. But I am going to do a little bit of the original sand color because this is a bit too dark. I underestimated how strong the gray paint was. Well, the gray paint mixed with black. Well, it's just happy little accidents. Oh, some happy little accidents. I'll probably have to varnish him on Friday too. He's definitely gonna get varnished on Friday. Yeah, finish the base, varnish him. My God, watching paint dry. Oh my God, I gotta wait for the paint to dry. My God. Don't you guys just love watching paint dry? How much paint has to dry? Almost there though. I kind of want to check my other model train sites real quick. There's one that I want so bad, but it's expensive. And then I'd have to pay someone to paint it, and it'd be even more expensive. Woohoo, the life of a model railroader. Little bits on add neck models, oh god, yep. Oh, well, that's new, but I don't need a unpainted parlor car. Not that. Wait, holy shit, someone bought a bunch of stuff. I got bought. Please tell me the... Okay, the DL535s are still there. Maybe if they're still there in 2 months, I can get them. In 2 months. If they're still there. Get one of that, well, preferably the unpainted one. Ugh, I still don't get why no one's made a HM13 DL535 since diesels were easier to make. Almost dry. Real close. Really close to being dry. I think there's just this little puddle right here that's still a bit wet. And also somewhat right here. Not matted down. Gotta wait. Oh my god. So how's everyone's night going? Or day, afternoon? Wherever you are in the world. Maybe the scaven stuff too. I'm gonna have to fill in some of the... Oh, can't see it. Fill in some of the gaps on Friday. One right there. Gap on the bell right there. I don't think you have to fill anything on his head. Nope. Just the bell in this little spot right there. What about the other Skaven guy? Oh, that has to be sanded. A little bit right there has to be sanded too, right here. And then nowhere else. But oh boy, I can't wait to paint Skaven. Ah, pointy. Almost there. It's almost dry. Oh my god. I love watching paint dry. It's so much fun. Also wondering when my rolling road for my model train stuff is get here. Let me check. Rails of Sheffield. Where's my shit? on, Rails of Sheffield. Shipment is on the way. View your order. Royal Mail tracking number. In transit. Tracking history. Okay, I have no idea where that is. I forget what else did I order by Royal Mail years ago. I mean, not years ago, months ago. Because then I'd be able to see where the hell it is. Have they shipped my other thing? That's coming from Japan. Preparing to ship still. Wouldn't also hurt to maybe check for HL3 on that site too. Or if there's anything new. For the scale I collect. The good thing about collecting this obscure scale is that nobody buys it on Yahoo Japan. Turn on PCN with coffee, nice. Yeah, that's the nice thing. Nobody buys this shit. Now the other train scales, yeah, people go insane over those. Aren't there two galloping gooses on here? Oh yeah, right here. I've seen this thing on eBay too, and no one wants it. Okay, is the paint dry now? Yes, it is. Holy shit. Finally. Okay. Dang, it needs to be dried. Fuck. Frog and Park on. Yep, they had to go to sleep. I probably should be going to bed too, but I want to finish all the paint processes for this first. Time for them and you. For Fart, it would be almost 10 o'clock, and Doom, it's 1 o'clock. Almost 1 for him. Yeah, it's almost 1 for Doom. Okay, let's see if I can... I can any paint. For me, it's almost 12. Try this again. Looks like I'm getting some paint on it for dry brushing, not much, unfortunately, because I don't think 2 thin coats is very good for dry brushing. It looks like. Yeah, because 2 thin coats is already pretty damn thin. I don't think dry brushing is very good with it, it looks like. Yeah, it's not working at all. Maybe now, because I got a bit more paint on the brush. Okay, now it's working. Just needed more paint on the brush, a little bit more paint. Just gotta avoid getting paint on the model. It's barely working. Barely. Barely working, but it is working to some degree. It is working, which is nice. I did go a little bit overboard with the wash. See, it's kind of starting to come back out. Yeah, that's what I want it to look like. You memes channel seems like they're pretty good. Yes. Yes, they are. I do not regret joining the server as of yet. Give it time, it might happen. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let me get some river white. Where is it? There it is. So it's gonna require me to do the tire base. I need to get some on the rock too. I don't think it needs too much white though. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks good. A little bit more white though in some spots. By some spots I mean on the rocks. Okay, looks good. Now to try and get some grass tufts on here. And then for this, I have to some of these grass tufts too. There we go. One more maybe. Like, no. Right there in that flat spot. Ooh, that works because then it gets the base of the like tacky part of it gets hidden. I think one more. Maybe. Here. Three look good, I wonder. Kind of does look barren at the back though. Actually, I think it looks fine. Those three right there look fine. Just this grass at the center needs to be moved around. Takes a long nice it was here last. Yeah. Base is pretty much done. Just gotta mess with the grass itself. Spread it out. Some spots. A long ass piece of grass right here. No, it's a long piece of grass. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Just need to varnish the miniature and it'll be done. Oh, yeah. So I'm done for the night. Get a little close up on it before I varnish it, which I'm going to do on Friday. Yeah, I think There's enough static grass. Ah! Thank you, Johanna Audensuser, for the YouTube subscribe. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Looks good. Get a really good turntable shot of it on Friday. And also the colors won't be as blown out because, yeah. Won't look as blown out. Purely because the lighting I'm using. Yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow playing some Marvel Rivals probably. And then Friday, we gotta be finishing this model by varnishing him and continuing to build the Skaven. So hope everyone has a good rest of their night or wherever they're in the world, their time zone. I will see you on Friday or tomorrow if you want to watch me play Marvel Rivals. Goodbye.